Just picture everybody naked. She really doesn't like to wait. Not really into hesitation. Pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. Oh, and maybe I should stop and start confessing. Confessing, yeah. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation. Manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. Cause if we lost our minds and we took it way too far, I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. And we stumbled in the dark, I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright. Cause if we lost our minds and we took it way too far, I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. We stumbled in the dark, I know we'd be alright. We would be alright. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation. Manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. Oh, there's nothing holding me back. I feel so free when you're with me, baby. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jaybird?
I have a show I know that you would love that I think you got to try it out.
Okay.
It's on Netflix. It's
Yeah.
at Orzo, or is it Orzo? Orzak? What's it called? The Jason Bateman. Ozark.
Yeah.
Big fan of it.
Orzo is a little pasta,
Orzo.
I had it.
rice-shaped pasta.
I had it memorized.
It's delicious.
And I
You
drew-
definitely should try Orzo too, Kevin.
Oh, I have, and Orzo's delicious.
I completely
do
drew
love
a
Orzo.
blank when
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. But yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely think you should watch that movie or that show. It's very, very good.
It's in my list of to watch, and I saw the preview on it. And what it is, it's Jason Bateman, and he's a guy that's kind of like a cleaner for the, I guess, like cartel. And so he takes their money and, cleans it all up so that you can use it and it doesn't like trace back to him. And then something happens where he's like turns informant and he's on the run, and it's he and his family, and they're in the Ozarks.
Yes.
Which is kind of what it is, and they're hiding out. It's kind of like a witness protection kind of thing. And then, of course, the cartel finds out where they are. And so that's what you get just from the preview.
Yeah, don't tell me too much because I'm only on episode 3, but it's pretty darn good, though.
Yeah, that's that you get if you just watch the preview of it to see what it's all about. That's what they tell you. So that's the premise of it.
So he really does wash money. I didn't know that the term washing money literally
Cleaner, yeah.
meant you have to wash the money. You have to make it look like it's been beaten up and then it's not brand new.
No.
That's what I thought they were trying to explain. They literally wash the money. I
Oh, do they
thought.
really?
That's why I wanted to bring it up. I thought I was an idiot because I thought that's what it was, and then
Yeah.
someone said, "No, that's not how washing money is."
No,
and then
what-
he was literally washing money.
Really?
Or
Huh.
drying it.
I don't know. I'd have
Making
to
the
see the
money,
show.
making the money look old. If anyone knows anything about that, do you make the money look old? Is that part of being illegal with the cash?
I don't know. I always thought it was just you would run it through a dummy business and try to make it look like legit money. It was illegitimate money that you'd try to make look good and try to explain its.
I think the term
whereabouts.
originally comes from washing the money to make it look like non-counterfeit cash, and then it got transposed to the term of using it through a business, having a washing business, which was what they usually do, and then they would claim that that was money they were making to the business.
Yeah.
Because in the series, Bateman is showing his kid how to rough up the money, make it look
Because if
rough.
you freshly print it, it looks too suspicious, so they have to rough it up a little bit to make it look like used cash.
Huh. Okay.
To not draw attention.
Okay, but they're getting the cash though. They're not making it.
Is it only counterfeit that does that?
That's what. It's not
this
counterfeit
real money?
It's real money that they're washing. Yeah.
Usually the term would be for counterfeit cash.
I don't know, Denny's. Ozark or O-Ark has got me on the run.
Orzo.
Yeah, Orzo.
Orzo.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody knows why would he be teaching his kid to how to wash money that was real money.
Yeah, I had heard a lot of comments from people that really just now starting to jump on the show, and
Bateman's solid, man.
yeah. Somebody said that Kevin, he's not an informant. He's still working with them. It's a really good show. Okay, so he's still part of it. Yeah, he's a cleaner for the Mexican drug cartel throughout the entire season. He's not an informant. Okay. All right, so that's kind of like what the show is all about.
I need answers about washing money.
I think I'm going to jump on it next.
You would love this.
Yeah.
I would bet my face on it that there's no way you don't love this show.
Yeah, I am. You ever have that where it's like the weekend happens and you're trying to get in an entire series and it just doesn't work out? Like I was trying to race through. I've been watching this show called Turn on AMC. I don't recommend it unless you like history. So don't be like, yeah, well, actually, it's boring. It's about history. So I'm throwing that out there. If you don't like history, don't watch this show.
Put it on when it's bedtime.
Yeah, I'm not endorsing it for anybody that doesn't like history. But it's really kind of fascinating stuff. It's about like spies during the American Revolution. You got George Washington and Benedict Arnold and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm getting right to the end of it.
Yeah, I know you're into the drug stuff right now, so I was just like, all right, Ozark is for Kevin.
That's going to be my next thing. Well, I had just jumped on Narcos Season 3 and got a couple episodes in on that, and they're dealing with the Cali cartel in Season 3. And then, obviously, from the story we had today, I guess Season 4 of Narcos is going to be about the cartel in Juarez, which I know that's a real... I've heard some of the real-life stories about that one.
Nobody in the chat room knows about this washing money. This is going to bother me now. I'll try to Google it, but I don't know if I trust Google anymore.
Yeah, no one's commenting on it right now.
Dang it.
I know. What you got in your mind, Virginia?
So, I told you in the past about how I love my medium friend, my friend Jeff, who talks to dead people.
Okay.
Cousin Callie's coming back in town, and so she loves Jeff, too. She reached out to him, and we're going to have him over because I've got this situation that I need to get to the bottom of, and... So there's a family member of mine, a male family member, who passed away. Mm-hmm. Before he died, he told other people in my family to watch out for this one person, this family friend. He said this person is shady, they're no good. And now this family friend is becoming more ingrained in the family. And I'm just curious to see, like, does the person that passed away, now that they're in heaven and they see everything and they know everything, do they still think that this dude is shady and we should stay away from him? Or now that they passed away, have they changed their opinion?
Now they got another perspective.
Now that they have perspective of the dead. In my head, when people die and they go to heaven, this is how I picture it. Like they see all, they understand all, they have it kind of just explained to them and in one instant, and they kind of they know everything.
Right.
So now that you're up there in heaven chilling with the angels, do you still think that this person is shady?
Okay.
And if so, we should take steps to not have this person associated with our family.
Now, this person that's shady, is this a person that is not blood related, but they have married into that circle that is...
Yes.
I knew it. I sensed it, Kevin.
Yep, it's not blood
sensed
related. It's like a close family friend that hangs out and now is getting more ingrained.
To answer, I mean, you don't need your psychic.
Yeah, you got them right here.
If you want answers, I can give them to you. If not, I'll shut up. But how did I know you're even talking about that person?
Pretty impressive, Jay.
Kind of nailed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally nailed it.
You should be a little suspect. That's all I'll say.
What I got on my mind here today, remember on Friday I was talking to you about my budding bromance that I had, and I had an opportunity to hang with this dude that used to be
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were going to try to make it happen. And
Yeah.
You were going to go to the Brad Paisley show.
Because I knew he was a Brad Paisley fan, like going, hey, maybe I can get you some tickets or whatever, and that was kind of like my in. So I gave it a shot, and he's one of the coaches for Florida Atlantic football team, and so that's kind of my thing. I love, college football.
You do.
Yeah, and not to mention this guy has great hair. And so I had the tickets, and I tried to work the whole thing, and I got to tell you, and Jaybird's alarm is going off.
Jaybird, your alarm every day.
Getting a phone this week.
You said
You
that for
said
the
that
last 3 weeks.
week.
This week, I mean it.
And he always places it right by the microphone. I mean, it's just right there. It's almost like he's waiting for it to go off.
I'm really
He's not getting enough attention.
And as soon as you get like your groove going in your story, and it's just, I can't tell you how many stories. It always seems to go off when I like got something going.
I swear.
It never goes off during his stories.
No,
It should have, because my stories suck. I apologize.
So anyway, I had this whole thing set up, this elaborate plan where we're going to hang out at the Brad Paisley show on Friday night. I wound up getting him tickets, and he had a couple graduate assistants that wound up using them, and so I got him the tickets. He went to the show a little bit later, but I didn't run into him, and so nothing happened.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, did you go to the show?
I did go to the show and checked it out, and it was a great time. It was kind of fun getting to see everybody out there. In fact, a quick shout out to Caitlin and Bradley Wesner. She was having her bachelorette party out there, and so I went and saw them. And
Did he show up late and you left early?
yeah, he got there a little bit later, and so yeah, I mean, we go out for a little bit, and
You
know,
didn't
kinda
even
hang
see
out.
him?
I didn't even see him.
Oh, I turned into sad Paisley.
Yeah, it was. So, you know, I had big plans, but
Well, you can still continue to stalk him.
I will.
We will make you guys
Don't
become
worry.
friends.
You know,
If you want, I mean, I'll kidnap him for you and bring him to your house.
nah, it's all good. That's all
Okay.
good. You know, maybe there'll be another opportunity for another time. But I think you did give me good advice. I appreciate it.
Do you think any of this chatter got back to him at all? It had to have.
I don't know. I don't think if it did, like, because I was, you know, he wound up texting me and stuff like that. So we were texting back and forth pretty much all day on Friday. And so he didn't say anything, but going, hey, by the way, you're like really weirding me out talking about my hair on the radio.
He told security at the venue, you guys just let me know when Kevin leaves, and that's when I'll show up.
He's probably dodging me the whole time. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, last night was supposed to be the deadline for people in South Florida getting their power back on. Weird story. We're going to hear from Kristen in just a second because she actually lost power yesterday. What the heck is going on?
Wait, she had it and lost it
Had
yesterday?
it, lost it, yeah. So what is the deal with Kristen? We'll hear about her story and some other people's attempts to get their power back on coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher during the Ultimate Closeout event in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, it is a smooth start to your Monday morning. We have no major incidents to report throughout Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. You're all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to the Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
The three-time Grammy Award-winning Zac Brown Band live. The Welcome Home 2017 Tour. Friday and Saturday, September 22nd and 23rd. Carl Sky Amphitheater. Zac Brown Band. With special guest Daryl Scott. Get access to preferred seating with your Citi card. Buy tickets at livenation.com. Every online ticket order includes a copy of the brand new Zac Brown Band album, Welcome Home, available now.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again. Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeves. No. It's time for buyers to save thousands and get exactly what they want during Arrigo's model year-end closeout.
Whatever you want, Arrigo's got more of it. Save big on over 1,000 Jeeps during the Jeep Celebration event. Cherokees, Wranglers, Grand Cherokees, Patriots, Compasses, Renegades. Every color, every option. Get Florida's lowest closeout prices on new 2017 Jeeps, like the all-new Jeep Compass from just $129 a month. Jeep Patriots or Renegades from $179 a month. Jeep Grand Cherokees from $289 a month. Get to Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer, before they're all gone.
Johnny, come on, let's get some exercise walking through Arrigo's huge selection of 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiat. Walk. We're taking my ride. The golf cart? Yep, just got it supercharged. You gotta go Arrigo! West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
39-month leases, 10K miles a year, $3,500 due, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer, must qualify with improved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
You know, we don't have to age like our parents and our grandparents did. You don't have to just accept like hot flashes or dad bod or old man bod. You can now look and feel better no matter what your age. You can be the best that you possibly can at that age with the help of a little vitamins, a little research into what you're deficient in, and then they replace those things like hormones and vitamins. All of a sudden, you look better, you feel better, you have better energy, energy, you're sleeping better. Revitology is medicine that looks at all the inside stuff affecting how you look and feel on the outside, and it is amazing. Call Dr. Roselli and his team today to find out how you can look and feel your best. Here's the number, 561-406-2269, or go online, revitologyfl.com.
The following is an important message for Geico policyholders. Hurricane Irma recently brought high winds, rain, and flooding. As Florida begins to recover from this catastrophe, be assured Geico is here to help. If your vehicle has been damaged, Geico's catastrophe team is in your area. Geico has over 75 years of experience helping during catastrophes like this and is dedicated to helping Florida recover. Geico urges policyholders whose cars have been damaged in the recent hurricane to report their claims as soon as they're able. Claim specialists are available 24 hours a day, every day. If you have access to the internet at home or on a mobile device, you can report your claim at geico.com, or you can call 1-800-841-3000 anytime, day or night. Geico is thinking of you and stands ready to help restore your peace of mind. So remember, to report a claim, you can go to geico.com or call 1-800-841-3000 anytime, day or night. Again, that number is 1-800-841-3000.
We teach our children problem-solving skills, and learning doesn't end with childhood. As adults, we keep growing by overcoming troubles, sometimes what seems like too many at once, and what even seems impossible. But we go on by helping each other and being inspired by watching others do the same and appreciating what we have. This mindful moment is brought to you by Molina Healthcare, who reminds you good health includes staying calm and clearing your mind during the tough times. Find out how to be more mindful at molinamindfulmoments.com.
There are some great deals going on right now at Brayman Honda. All the cars are back on the lot, and everybody made it safe through the storm, and they are open for business and ready to wheel and deal. All of the cars at Brayman Honda are on sale. They have excess Hondas must go. You can pick up one for as low as $199 a month, sign and drive. Plus, the brand new, bigger and better service department is ready to service your vehicle from any damage that you might have had. They're open late till 9 p.m. and they have really good specials from 5 to 9 every single day. Brayman Honda is open and they're ready to help you out. Come in this week and save yourself a bunch of money. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. Go say hi to Mike Rodriguez and the whole crew. Brayman Honda is open and ready for business. Go in there and get yourself a Brayman Honda deal, and that is the bottom line.
Just when you think there's nothing more fall than pumpkin flavors at Dunkin', Maple has arrived. Like the new Maple Sugar Bacon Breakfast Sandwich and delicious Maple Pecan Flavored Iced Coffee. Pumpkin's back too with all of your pumpkin favorites. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by CiCi's Pizza.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Tracking a few showers for our morning drive on this Monday. A 30% chance of a scattered shower anytime today. And a breezy northeast wind still 15 to 20 miles an hour gusty. A partly cloudy sky and a high near 88. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low near 77. And Tuesday, sunny to partly cloudy with lighter winds, the high near 90.
Want to taste the sauced and tossed flavors of CiCi's wings on your pizza? Well, now you can. New wing-inspired pizzas with honey barbecue, garlic parmesan, and buffalo chicken. Now on CiCi's buffet for just $5 and change. Prices may vary at participating locations for a limited time.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up here in just about 15 minutes, your first shot with the KVJ 5K Day giveaway of winning $1,000. You've got 5 different chances today, 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. All you do, you listen up, we'll give you a keyword, and we'll give you the number to text it to. So stick around, coming up about 7 o'clock. If you need some money, and who doesn't, you got a chance to win coming up.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
So what is going on with everybody's power? That's kind of the big question. And FPL said that, hey, today everybody's going to have the power back on because last night was kind of like their own deadline that they had put out there. They said as of last night or yesterday afternoon, I had seen that electricity was restored to 98% of the accounts in Palm Beach County. That was 4 p.m. yesterday. Martin, St. Lucie counties, you're at about 99.6%. But just some weird, bizarre stories that are going on here today of people and their power. Does anybody still not have it on that is north of the Keys? And Kristen is on here from Stewart. Kristen, you just lost your power?
Yeah, I woke up this morning because I have to get up really early for work, and we had no power. But we've had it since Monday. Like, we were one of the lucky ones. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but here I am.
Wow, that's so random. I don't know how the whole grid and everything works, and maybe it's just there was something they had to repair along where your grid is, and so they had to turn it off
I
while
hope
they
you
made
get
that
it back,
repair.
though. I hope it comes on like within the next few hours.
I know, I hope so. We thought we were lucky because we were on a school grid, but then I drove by the school on the way to work, and they had power. So now I'm like, oh, no, we're one of the forgotten ones or something happened. I even had to do my makeup by flashlight, so I have no idea what I look like going into work.
It's kind of a fun game.
Like the Joker.
You could look good, or you could look like a complete hooker. Because I've been in that same scenario.
Exactly.
You go too heavy because you can't see.
Oh, wow.
I've never had to do that, but it was definitely an interesting morning. So we'll see what my staff thinks of my look this morning.
Yeah, Kristen had a rough weekend, obviously.
Yeah, she looks like a hooker.
Well, good luck on that. Yeah, it's really bizarre, like how things are going. Somebody said I lost power in the middle of the Dolphins game yesterday.
Oh.
I had to run out to Chili's to watch the end of it.
If you're a big Dolphins fan and you're watching
Right.
that, it's like, really? Oh, my.
What is going on?
Terrible luck.
But then somebody said it came back on. They said it came back on about 2 hours later. Somebody said my power kept going on and off all day yesterday, but only for a few seconds. Then in the evening, it went out for almost 2 hours. And I had finally started restocking my fridge and freezer from the food that had gone out. I'm like, oh, great. Just, yeah, I think the good news, if your power did go out, I mean, it's not like they're dealing with 4 million outages now. You know,
You should be able to get it fixed.
Yeah, it's less than 1,000 as of 4:30 this morning that still don't have power.
Yeah, so just, I don't know.
A few hundred.
It is maddening, though. If you don't have power, I know it's making some people crazy. Got this email from Steve in D.C., and he was talking about like how FP&L works. He used to work with them, I believe. He said every single person in the company has a storm role, different job that you do. So it's kind of like you know what's happening, and they even do trial runs.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, outages, and they practice all that stuff. So when it does happen, they're not running around all chaotic. It's something they've done before, and they know, okay, you're going here, and you're doing this, and this is happening. So also some hurricane heroes to come out of the whole thing. Got this email from Michelle. Nice little hashtag be cool moment. She said, I was traveling back home from one heck of a week escaping the hurricane, and I set my wallet down, and somebody stole it with everything. ID, account numbers, credit card, debit, everything.
No, that move.
Yeah, she said I should have been more careful, but, you know, after driving for 2 days, you start to lose your mind. Well, I'm on the phone with Robbie explaining this and apologizing. This lady over here and pays for our toothbrushes and my soda.
Aww.
Wasn't even over $6, but I was just so amazed at how sweet this lady was, and then insisted I take a $20 bill from her.
That was nice.
Yeah. She's not rich by any means, but she said that she just cashed in her coins for the month and that I deserve it more than her.
Aww.
My pregnant self was in tears hugging this beautiful lady in Publix. So there you go.
That's a wonderful story.
She hugs her, and then she pickpockets her phone, takes it from the back of her pocket.
That's why she gave her the money.
She was just kind of baiting her in.
Took it right back, yeah. Let me see. Tiffany is on here from Lake Worth. I thought I read that Lake Worth, everybody got their power back on.
Yeah, no, not me. Me and my sister-in-law actually live on the same street, and all of our neighborhood got power back. The little area by us got power last Thursday. We are still out of power.
Really?
Does it make you kind of think, like, did I do something wrong? Are they punishing me?
They were absolutely on the news saying Lake Worth got their power back.
Right, yeah.
Everybody in Lake Worth has been restored.
Nope, not us. And I called twice yesterday because we're kind of like, you know, have we been forgotten about?
Right.
And I called twice yesterday, and the second time I was like, can you just, like, tell us exactly what the problem is? And they're like, oh, well, you know, there's a feeder problem and whatever, and your neighborhood was really damaged. And we're looking around, and we're like, where was it really damaged? I mean, we had a couple fences down and whatnot, but I have no idea why we still don't have power.
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, when you're not in it, you don't understand, and you're just like, why? Why me? It doesn't seem like there should be a problem, but, you know. Justin is on here from Fort Lauderdale, and I had seen this and was wondering, and in fact, I thought that my wife, because I don't know what it is about my wife, but man, if there is a scam going around, she is on the scam list. Every time there is any kind of scam, I remember the FBI scam, where it's like you have an outstanding warrant, you got to go to Walgreens and get these cards. And then she was getting a call yesterday about how her license is expired, and
you just can't pick up your phone unless it's a number you recognize.
Right.
Send it to voicemail because the scammers don't leave a message.
Well, it just shows you, too, how much more prevalent this stuff is becoming, because I can say in the last year, I have 3 scamming stories. Denny's has one. I think everyone has a scamming story now.
I get like 3 calls a day, and I know why. Because Magnolia enters in all kinds of contests and sweepstakes, and she puts down my number as the contact number.
Congratulations.
For the Meanwhile, I don't want the prize.
Yeah.
But now I get at least like 5 calls a day that I don't recognize.
The prize is we cleaned out your bank account.
Right. Congratulations. You have nothing.
So I don't know if you saw this thing that was going around Facebook, but how FPL would pay for your food due to the losses, or there was something going on with the state of Florida. Is this a scam, Justin?
I don't know if it's a scam as much as it's one of those fake stories that people generally get pleasure out of seeing their fake story get spread around the internet. And it takes a 10-second Google search to verify it, but instead people just love hitting that share button on Facebook.
Right.
And it spreads like wildfire. And there's no legitimacy to it, and I don't know where or why people just, share things without even looking into it whatsoever. But yeah, I just wanted to make everyone aware that there's no such claim. No one's going to pay for because when you talked about putting your food back in your fridge and losing power again, must suck, but no one's going to pay for your food. Sorry about that.
Yeah, my wife had seen that too, and I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, like the state of Florida. I think it was the state of Florida will pay up to $200 to replenish it. I'm like, where are they getting that money from? I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, you do. You have to research every story you read now, and then you research it, and then you're thinking, is this research even real?
No, a lot of times it is. It's really tricky. They'll go to a second level to try to make this fake story look real by even playing like other fake research.
And there are people who I really care about and respect that is sharing stuff that I know that is without a doubt blatantly fake and not real.
Yeah.
Like, see, I'm telling you, lizard people are coming to Florida.
Lizard people. They're here.
I don't know how you get on these lists, but my wife finds all of them. Like all morning Saturday, all I do is she just reads me fake news and tries to convince me of it.
And then you're like, honey, it's not real.
That's our Saturday morning, every Saturday. I'm like, no, I don't think so. Victor said that your mom got a scam call.
Good morning, and I'm glad everyone is okay.
Yes, glad you're doing well. Victor, what about this call to your mom?
Yeah, they were calling my mom like for about a week, and, she's like 75 years old, and, that she owed money, blah, blah, blah. And then, she's calling me all nervous, and then she said, well, I have their number. And I said, great. Give me the number. I started calling these people for about a week straight, every 10 minutes. I was making them go crazy.
Right.
They were begging me not to call them anymore. That's how bad it was. I mean, they'll get to whatever they want, and trust me, I mean, they'll target at older people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they'll get their money, man. Because it's crazy, though.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they're very slippery. That's why I told my wife, because she was still going to pursue this. My license is expired and I'm going to get arrested thing. I'm like going, Kim, I wouldn't even worry about it. She's like, no, I'm going to go to the DMV. I'm like, 98% chance. It's like, because I'll give
I'm going to go to the DMV.
Never go to the DMV.
It was a recording, and when she called back, it got one of those like really rapid busy signals, like a disconnected kind of like number. I'm like, just leave it. I'm like, you're fine. Like, what would you do? So she was like going through her mind thinking, okay, what could happen?
Yeah, go to the DMV. They usually take people right away without any kind of hassle.
Go to the DMV. You're there minimum 3 hours.
I have seen people basically crying in the DMV, and then the DMV go, I don't care. Go behind the line. We don't care.
Yeah. Brittany's on here from Royal Palm. You said something about that food claim. There's something you can do with FEMA?
Yes, you can actually file a claim with FEMA for some of your damages as well as lost food.
and it may take a couple weeks, but they will send you a check for some of your food loss.
Really? Okay.
Yes, they were in Green Acres, I want to say Friday or Saturday, and it was on the news as well that they are, like, fallen fences and lost food and, small damages. You can start filing your claims, and lost food was one of them.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so there you go. So I guess that story she was reading me is not necessarily fake news?
No, not necessarily. The state of Florida or FPL won't do it, but FEMA will.
Okay.
But here's my question. How do we know that this caller is not fake?
That's true.
Virginia.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Check with FEMA then, apparently. Go online and make it happen. Appreciate all the calls and the information. You can always text, get through to us, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Well, apparently it's not just Facebook that's spreading bad information. So is Jaybird, and some of our listeners are listening, and it is hurting them.
Well, I would like to just say, I think we all should kind of go down together. People are listening to us, not just me.
I don't know.
I'm not the only one giving out bad information.
What'd you do, lizard man?
Jaybird getting people sick. I'll tell you how. Coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher during the Ultimate Closeout event in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Just a pair of disabled vehicles to be aware of on your roadways right now. The first one is in the Lake Worth Lantana area, I-95 northbound at Hyperluxa Road. The second one up north on the Treasure Coast in Fort Pierce. That's I-95 southbound at Okeechobee Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Look at that mouth. That poor, parched mouth. So dry. What'd you eat for lunch? Chalk dust? Did your mouth cannonball into a barrel of mothballs? You're being awfully quiet. Is that because your mouth feels like the business end of a Dremel saw? Is it because your mouth just wrote a haiku and all 17 syllables were dry heaves? You're so parched. You know it. I know it. The entire radio knows it. Just admit it. You want a Mountain Dew. Your mouth feels like it just inhaled the insides of a punching bag, and the only remedy is that neon green potion. Right now, your mouth could be tongue bathing in the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Instead, it feels like you've been motorboating King Tut's sarcophagus. Show some mercy. Crack open an ice-cold Mountain Dew. You know your mouth wants you to. Do the Dew.
Mountain Dew Kickstart combines the bold taste of dew with juice and just the right amount of kick to get you charged up. Pick up Mountain Dew Kickstart cans, 2 for $3 at your neighborhood 7-Eleven today. Now in 2 new flavors, mango lime and raspberry citrus. Fuel with flavor.
I'm so excited because today Magnolia's got an orthodontist appointment, and we love going in there. We love seeing Dr. Bradford and the whole crew. They're just great people, and they put you at ease. I know Magnolia is never afraid to go in there like she is to some doctor visits, because she knows everybody in there is going to be gentle and sweet and not at all scary. Kids get scared of going to the doctor sometimes, and Dr. Bradford's office knows that, and they are so good with the kids. She looks forward to going. She looks forward to wearing her little T-shirt and getting her coins that turn into gift cards. She loves that. They just haven't figured out at Dr. Bradford's office. He's been doing this now for over 20 years. They know orthodontics inside and out. They do it all. Invisalign, Invisalign Teen. They do the clear brackets. You name it, they do it. Office is in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. So if you're thinking about any kind of orthodontic treatment for you or for a loved one, call them today, 561-694-3006, or go online, orthobybradford.com.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeves.
No, it's time for buyers to save thousands during the model year-end closeout at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat.
Save big on over 1,000 Jeeps during the Jeep Celebration event, like the new Compass from $129 a month.
You gotta go Arrigo.
39-month lease, 10K miles a year, $3,500 due, plus tax, tag title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. See dealer for details.
At Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning, buy an AC and get an air handler for $999. For expert service, call 866-EXPERTS or visit ServiceExpertsPalmBeach.com.
Call 866-EXPERTS.
See website for license details.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George. Let Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning give your system a precision tune-up. It can dramatically extend the service life of your equipment and save you up to 30% on energy bills. Oh, and it's a whole lot cheaper than a repair. Call an expert. Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS.
Well, here we go. We thought everybody's going to have their power back on today, and we're hearing stories that, no, that's not necessarily the case. People putting on their makeup in the dark. Well, imagine trying to put your contact lenses on in the dark. That's not going to be easy, and then you drop it. Imagine trying to find your contact lens if you dropped it in a dark, hot house. It's not going to be fun. Anybody still dealing with contact lenses today? There's no reason why you need to, because I tell you, the world of LASIK is so easy now. The machines, the lasers that they use, state of the art, so super easy. When I went in for my LASIK procedure, it took all of 90 seconds. There was no pain, no aggravation, nothing. I drove myself home. I was back to work the very next day. It's one of the easiest things you will ever do, and it gets rid of your need to have to fumble around in the dark for contact lenses. And when you're going to the gym, glasses, not a problem. If you try to go to the beach and you're dealing with the glasses too or replacing them, don't worry about it. Contact lenses, glasses, not something you're ever going to need again. One simple call to Panu will do it all. 954-634-1644. Now you can get that number online at panulaser.com. PANNU laser.com. Check out their payment plan. 0 down, 0 interest, and just for listening to the KBJ show, they'll take $500 off. You got nothing to lose, so jump on it today. Panu Laser while you still got power.
Hurricane Irma impacted the entire state of Florida. We hope you and your family stayed safe and sound. But if your vehicle wasn't as fortunate, AutoNation is here to help. Every AutoNation store and collision center is ready to assist you with complimentary vehicle damage inspections, auto insurance questions, and claim support. And if you need a car or truck, many have special manufacturer hurricane relief discounts. AutoNation is the driving force coast to coast. So let's get Florida back on the road. Visit AutoNation.com.
Want to taste the sauced and tossed flavors of Cece's wings on your pizza? Well, now you can. New wing-inspired pizzas with honey barbecue, garlic parmesan, and buffalo chicken. Now on Cece's buffet for just $5 and change. Prices may vary at participating locations for a limited time.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, it looks like Mike Tyson is getting a movie made about his life. Who will play him and when can we see it? I'll let you know coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. Here's your chance to win in the KVJ 5K a Day giveaway. Listen carefully.
This hour's keyword is moon.
Text the keyword to 67760 to be entered to win $1,000 cash.
Must be 18 or older to play. This is an Alpha Media company-wide texting contest. Message and data rates apply.
Don't believe the fake news is coming from Jaybird, apparently. Got this interesting email, Virginia. And Jaybird is getting people sick because of it.
What are you doing, Bird?
Look, I'm just being me.
Says, hey, Jaybird, just want to let you know that my son decided to eat a sandwich that had mayo on it that he had left under his bed. It had been there for 3 days. He said that he heard you say that you could eat mayo even when it's been out for 3 days. So he said, hey, it's good enough for Jaybird. I'll give it a shot. Apparently got horribly sick. Not at all bad. He's doing great now.
You're making the children vomit, Bird.
He wanted me to email you so you could get a good laugh. He's 12 years old and loves the show, especially you. And he said that he will never eat anything that's been out longer than a day. So there you go. He learned a lesson the hard way.
I got a different kind of stomach. I get one of those iron cast stomach. I can eat anything and it seems like it won't drop me. I apologize to the youngster. Yes, please don't eat sandwiches that have mayo that's been out for 3 days. I'm so sorry that I even said that. Because I have eaten sandwich that's been out for a couple days.
Yeah.
And not get sick.
Yeah, okay. don't recommend it.
Don't recommend
Not a
it.
good idea.
Not to the youth.
Yeah.
If you're 18, I get it.
And really, I mean, your whole policy of leaving food out and then eating, it's really not good for anybody.
I can't be the only person on this show that's given bad advice that someone's tried out that's backfired. I can't be the only one.
I don't know. I'd like to see. Is there
You're
any...
just the most consistently giving bad advice.
You've had to have given out bad advice, Nikki.
Never.
Yeah, right.
I think I'm pretty clean, too.
No. Ricky Ralston is not.
You're the black sheep.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty clean.
And again, don't do as I say or as I do.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put the call out. Anybody else ever led you astray with something they said here on the show? Or if Jaybird has said something else to let you astray, we'll keep score.
It's not just me. I'm probably leading.
Maybe it is you. We got the tallies going right now. You can call or text us at 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. According to fan news, something else you shouldn't eat, the queso at Chipotle. I don't know if anybody's tried this. They are trying to do things to get business back because remember they had that whole, whatever, was it listeria or something like that?
Yeah.
Kind of was getting people really sick.
People died.
Yeah.
They had a tough run at it for a while.
It was a tough run, and so they had to close down a lot of places, and they're, still trying to do whatever they can to rehab the brand name of Chipotle, which, had a strong run when it came out of the gate.
Because you used to love Chipotle, didn't it?
Used to go all the time.
Did it ruin it for you?
I think for whatever reason, I got burnt out on it. It was a weird thing. And I do that. I kind of get on my food jam, and it's like I'll get in that rut for a while. And Chipotle, for a good solid while, a couple months.
Everybody knows Bole is the new Chipotle.
Yeah, they kind of, it's a little bit on the.
Oh, I love me some Bole.
Well, all you have to do is be a wrap place or a place that does burritos like that and just not get anybody sick, and you're already kind of win.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah. So they've rolled out this Chipotle now, apparently nationwide, to try to get people, excited about something. A lot of products, that might be something to rehab the name of it, and apparently people are finding it to be disgusting.
Would you be able to do this catchphrase? Would you have any kind of legal trouble if you did open up a competitor shop against Chipotle and said, hey, we are not going to get you sick like some other people will? Could you use that as your catchphrase, or would you get in trouble for that?
Yeah, it's just long.
It's a little long, but the message is out there.
We won't kill you.
Yeah.
They might.
We don't have food poisoning. And then in particular, like some of the other people. Would you be allowed to do that?
So far, no deaths to our name.
Yes.
I think you can. If it's true, you can say whatever you want. There's truth in advertising. So, yeah, I think as long as it's true, you can say whatever you want. If it's not true, then you get in trouble. But, yeah, I think it's been established, right, that they had...
it was a story.
Yeah, I do remember that at least people got horribly sick. Yeah, so apparently it's not good, and Chipotle's even kind of like saying, yeah, well, you may not like it, and here's why, because we're using a lot of, natural ingredients. You're used to the artificial ingredients in most queso.
You're used to the good stuff.
So you are really like, what you love is the taste of chemicals. This is how queso is supposed to taste when it's all natural, but people aren't liking the taste of it. So I don't know if anybody's had it.
You can make natural queso taste good.
You absolutely can.
Yeah, so it just seems
I've
like...
made it at home, and I don't use any chemicals.
Right.
But now, don't get me wrong. I love chemical queso. I think it's great.
Right.
Don't trust my words like with the kid with the mayo. Don't think you're going to lose weight on it, but it is delicious.
Yeah, so it seems like another strategy they've done is backfired a little bit. So I don't know. If anybody's had that, you can let us know. Is it really bad, or is it getting a bad rap? 877-979-9763.
Rap.
Ah.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, I'll tell you about the Mike Tyson biopic. It looks like they're going to make a movie about his life. Who would you cast to play Mike Tyson in the story of his life? Sounds like they picked somebody. I'll tell you who it is.
Why don't they use the first actor they did for the Tyson story? They've already done his movie. They've done his movie, I think, a couple times.
Really?
Yeah, they've definitely done a Tyson movie before.
Was it a TV movie or was it a major release?
It was on HBO. They always played it on HBO.
In other news, it looks like that movie It is just a monster. It is now the highest grossing September release ever after making another $60 million. That gives the film a 10-day total of $218 million. and puts it well on pace to become one of the biggest movies horror movies to gross ever. So good for them. It is killing it. Veep was named Best Comedy, and The Handmaid's Tale was declared Best Drama. Of course, the 69th Annual Emmy Awards took place in Los Angeles last night. Here's a little bit of the fun. I know you got some clips, right?
I told you that I had major audio problems today, so I had...
Which one are you looking for?
Just anything from last night. Is there any fun stuff?
Oh, I'm sure there is some fun stuff.
Sean Spicer made a surprise appearance, and I think that's pretty funny because nobody knew he was going to do it. And you see Melissa McCarthy's face when they bring him out. She's like, what?
Yeah, it was. I'm kind of curious how people thought Stephen Colbert did.
Is Spicer going Hollywood now?
He's really kind of been doing a lot of interviews over the last week and trying to put kind of a comedic spin a little bit on, everything that he wound up doing with Trump. I think he's just, trying to hope that doesn't hang with him forever. I don't see the clip, unfortunately. I'm looking everywhere for it.
They just kind of wheeled him out with the podium that he used to make all of his speeches from, and he talked about the crowd for the Emmys, declaring it the biggest crowd ever for any Emmys, both at home and here in the room. Like he said, it was just going to break ratings.
Oh, yeah, here's a little bit of the clip. I got it.
What really matters to Donald Trump is ratings. You got to have the big numbers. And I certainly hope we achieve that tonight. Unfortunately, at this point, we have no way of knowing how big our audience is. I mean, is there anyone who could say how big the audience is? Sean, do you know?
This will be the largest audience to witness an Emmys, period, both in person and around the world.
Wow, that really soothes my fragile ego. I can understand why you'd want one of these guys around.
Do you think he had to get permission to do that?
For what?
Sean Spicer to even make fun of anything or just make
he don't work for Trump no more.
But you don't think he still has to make a request?
No,
I think he can do what he wants now,
Okay.
and that includes making fun of the old him.
I've seen him he was on with Kimmel last week, and he's still, not trying. It's not like he's out trashing Trump, but I think he's trying to repair his image without, totally ticking off every Republican.
I think it's funny. I think this was a very lighthearted, fun moment. And it was really fun looking at the crowd because a lot of them, including Melissa McCarthy, did not see it coming. So that's just funny. Finally here, Mike Tyson is the first man to hold all three major heavyweight titles at the same time. And they're putting together a big movie. It's going to be a big, not just a HBO movie, but like a real major film. They've already cast Jamie Foxx to play the role of Mike Tyson. The film is already got directors. They haven't started shooting it yet, but they have a whole team together.
So is it going to be Tyson as an older man?
I think it'll be his whole life.
So he's playing one version of the Tyson.
They say it'll be a movie that covers the career that spanned nearly 20 years with two separate career arcs. I think like some of it before jail and then some of it after jail.
I could see Jamie Foxx nailing that.
Jamie Foxx does really good work.
That's what he does. He plays the lives of somebody else really good.
I think he's good on that.
Yeah. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Yeah, he does a really good Tyson impression. I don't know if you ever heard it. Yeah, he's on it. Let's see, the celebrities having a birthday today. Let's say what up, happy birthday to Jada Pinkett Smith. She's turning 46 years old today. Got to say what up to Lance Armstrong, also 46 today, and Jason Sudeikis from SNL is turning 42 as well. And happy birthday to the best man ever, Ben, turning 12. Love mom and dad.
Ben?
There you go, Ben. Happy birthday, bud. If you want your birthday on the KVJ show, all you have to do is just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, and we'll give you the hookup here, mail@kvjshow.com. Coming up here in just a couple minutes. Okay, so you've ended your relationship and your ex is having a birthday themselves. Should you say anything? And is there a problem if you send your ex flowers for their birthday? We will discuss coming up next on the show. How many of your exes are you still friends with? If you had to say like the whole, like lot of them, would it be 10%, 50%, 80%?
I'm on good terms. I wouldn't say we would go out and have a beer together, but I wouldn't, the ill feelings, no.
Reach out to any of them and just be like, hey, what's up?
When I'm drunk. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, what are you doing? Are you still single?
Yeah, I guess everybody takes it differently. It depends upon everybody's different relationship. And so some see it as like, no, man, when you break up, you just got to like, never again. Other people are going, it's, evolved. It's mature to be able to still be like, hey, we didn't work out in a relationship. We're still friends and we're still hanging out and talking and all that.
It takes a lot to get to that point. You have to be cool. She has to be cool. And anybody new romantically in their life, they have to be cool.
It all depends, too, how you broke up.
Yes.
And who did the breaking.
Okay.
The person that did the breaking up, they're always going to be like, oh, why can't we be friends? They're going to be a lot cooler than the person that got dumped and is angry.
It's not that you don't want to be friends with your ex. It's just sometimes it gets a little bit messy.
Okay.
Trust me.
Mark here reached out to one of his exes and was surprised at her response. Do you think Mark is the one that made the bad decision, or is she making a bigger deal out of this? Now, Mark, you split up with your girlfriend. When did you guys break up exactly?
We broke up in May of this year.
Okay. And you had been together with her for a while?
Yeah, we were going out for 6 years before that.
Okay. All right. So long-term relationship breaks up in May. What is it that you did that caused her to get very emotional with you?
Well, it was her birthday just in July, and I just sent like a birthday bouquet of flowers to her house. It wasn't like all roses or anything. Like there were a couple of roses in there, like mixed in, but it was basically like a variety of flowers that's all together.
Okay.
On the thing, it was called a birthday bouquet, and the card was very simple. It just said like, "I hope you have a great 27th birthday and a wonderful year ahead." I just thought it would be like nice to do, since we spent so much time together, know.
Okay.
And I truly loved her before, so I was just trying to put forth a nice gesture for her birthday. But since we had been going out for so long, I kind of had to take her off my social media and all that, just to kind of make it easier to move on. And but we have some mutual friends, so on one of their accounts, I saw that she gave the flowers away to someone else. And then she got in touch with me and scolded me about how inappropriate it was to send them. So, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I was out of line?
Does she have a new boyfriend, a new man in her life?
Not yet.
The only thing I'll say is you may not know if she's dating somebody or not, and it's all how you broke up. If she if she doesn't want to talk to you and just by talking with you causes her emotional distress, you know, the whole out of sight, out of mind thing. Yeah, man, it's gonna be annoying if she doesn't want to talk to you and you're throwing that out there.
Yeah,
it's annoying.
Okay.
And I mean, anybody who sends flowers to an ex, you still are pining for her in some little spot in your heart that maybe you're not even willing to admit.
What would you send? Like if you want to just be like, hey.
Nothing. You don't send flowers to your
Definitely-
ex-girlfriend for her
definitely not
birthday.
And no gift. So if
No.
even if it's been a 6-year relationship, you've only
No.
been okay.
If you send something, it means you want something.
Because what happens is
Okay.
you start getting in the world of being in limbo. Are we friends? Are we getting back together? What's going on here? Do you have feelings for me? It breeds confusion. I don't like it.
Okay, so don't get an ex anything. Like on their birthday.
How about this? Send them an email. Send them a, hey, happy birthday.
A Facebook post.
But you got to be careful.
Happy birthday.
Nothing material.
I wouldn't.
I know if I go through a breakup and I'm trying to break it up, like break off from that person, I don't want to be bothered with them. I'm trying to move on with my life. So if you keep on coming into my life and throwing these emotional bombs,
okay,
I'm going to get annoyed with you, actually.
It means that they want something if they're sending a birthday gift, especially flowers.
If you're a person that's trying to move on and someone keeps on coming back to rehash that pain, that's not cool.
If you've been together with somebody for 6 years and your breakup was 3 months ago and that person has a birthday, are you a complete jerk if you don't even send them any kind of notice that it's their birthday?
It all depends.
And they're not in a relationship.
Don't send them anything. Just acknowledge it on Facebook like everybody else does.
I mean, you can send a message. If they're dating somebody, you leave it alone.
Okay.
Send them a message if you want.
Okay. Are we right? Are we ready to stamp this as a dating rule? When you have broken up with a long-term ex, you may not send them anything physical for their birthday.
Well, when you do, just know that it says you still want to.
Exactly. That's what we're saying. We're saying this is why this is a dating rule. Don't do it. Let's stamp it. Are we ready to do that?
It's just people, if you're trying to get over somebody and it's a lot of emotion and you need time, people need time to heal.
Okay,
man.
so don't do it. That's what we're saying. Stamp it. Boom. Good. Done. Should we all agree on that? Does anybody have a different opinion?
There'll be different opinions.
All right. 877-979-WRMF. If you think that this is the wrong way and we should not stamp this in the rule of dating, let us know why you disagree. 877-979-9763 here at the KBJ Show.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running from my brother and his friends. Tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. It's the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
Somebody says, yep, Kev, stamp it, send it off. It's all good. Never send your ex flowers. Bam. Just one of the texts that came in here. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Somebody said also, too, he did this on purpose. He's looking to get emotional because he's a narcissist.
We see you.
We do see you.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, people say just nothing good's going to come from. But if you have no intention of getting back with them and you're not trying to get back with them, you're going to send all kind of like a weird
It puts you in a weird
messages.
place mentally, man.
Yeah. So there you go. Somebody said if it's truly over, then no contact whatsoever, it can bring up a lot of issues and pain. I finally had to tell my ex to please leave me alone. He claimed he was just trying to be nice, but way too much. It happened over the last few years, and it was just too much.
Well, even if you're just trying to get over somebody, I don't think it's cool to. You gotta give them some space. I think. Don't you think?
Well, the thing is, if you're still contacting them, you still want to see if this could still go somewhere, if there's any chance. If you're over the relationship, you don't send gifts. You don't send flowers. That's something you do for somebody that you want to have action with.
But if you know that the person's trying to have you, not be involved in their life, and you keep on pursuing, that's not cool. Keep on, because I think you're emotionally dropping them emotional bombs on them.
Emotional bombs.
We're talking about it from the point of view of the guy sending the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need to be doing it.
Right. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Just kind of like a little bit of note people out there. Don't do it, because it's not going to work out either way. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, got another game of Think Fast here. If you're ready to be on your feet here for a Monday.
I am not.
You're not. Better get yourself ready. I know how much you love to win this game.
I just love this game.
I know. I hear you. All right. So we'll do a little contest here. Are you ready to think fast on a Monday? We'll find out if Jaybird is coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher during the Ultimate Closeout event in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. One crash right now that is in Lake Worth. You'll find that Lake Worth Road at Lyons Road. We also have a pair of disabled vehicles on your roadways. The first one in Lake Worth, that's I-95 northbound at Hypaluxo Road. The second one in Fort Pierce, that's I-95 southbound at Okeechobee Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Mumford & Sons are returning to the U.S. September 19th, American Airlines Arena, with 3 globally acclaimed albums worth of music, stretching from 2009's folk rock smash Sigh No More, right through to 2015's Wilder Mind, plus the recent collaborative mini-album Johannesburg. The multi-Grammy award-winning Mumford & Sons will be back on U.S. soil to perform a very special headline show. Tickets on sale now at mumfordandsons.com.
When it comes to picking a plastic surgeon, it's a big decision. You've got to make sure that you connect with your doctor and with your team. It is so important that you feel safe in their hands. You are, a lot of times, for major surgery, putting your life in their hands. And that's why I can recommend to you Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev of the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. Not only have I gone myself personally and had my mommy makeover there, which I'm so happy with, I've talked to so many friends who've gone in after me and loved their experience. They love the fact that Dr. Dev and Dr. Rankin, they listen, they care. They're experienced and loved by their patients and staff. The patients love them because they get beautiful results and the patients feel loved and cared for. The same staff has been with them forever. The atmosphere and the vibe is like nothing I've seen before. Offices in West Palm, in Jupiter, in Fort Lauderdale. Here's the number to call, 561-776-2830, or go online, see real before and after pictures right now, and ask about $500 off your mommy makeover for a limited time. Go to aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Having telecommunications service means one thing: staying connected. At AT&T, we know that some Americans face life every day without the comfort and security of having a phone or broadband service. That's why AT&T offers Lifeline. In certain areas, eligible customers may qualify for a Lifeline discount, which provides reduced monthly rates for broadband or phone service with optional toll blocking at no extra charge. Additional discounts may apply to those living on federally recognized tribal lands. To find out more about the Lifeline discount and other AT&T products and services, call AT&T at 1-800-288-2020 or visit att.com/lifeline if you have access to the internet.
Lifeline is a government benefit program, and willfully making false statements to obtain this benefit is punishable by fine or imprisonment and could result in termination of Lifeline service. Lifeline enrollment requires certain eligibility documentation and is non-transferable. Limited to 1 discount per household. AT&T services, including Lifeline, are not available in all areas. Other restrictions apply.
Here's what a lot of people learned during the last hurricane we had. Xfinity Wi-Fi. They offered it up for free to people in the state of Florida, even if you weren't a customer of Comcast, which is, completely awesome. And so people are like going, hey, this thing is really cool, and it's got more coverage than any other company that is out there. Yeah, they got almost 16 million of these things nationwide, and you get super fast internet speeds even when you're away from home. You could be talking about 25 megabits or higher. And the really cool thing about this, too, is when you're out and about, you're not only going to have great coverage, but you're going to save on your data as well. And you can right now jump on it and become an actual customer if you're impressed by what you saw. Xfinity Wi-Fi will give you super fast in-home Wi-Fi and those fast hotspots where you need them the most. And you can get started with the internet for as low as $19.99 a month for 12 months with those hotspots included for free when you call up 1-800-XFINITY or go online to xfinity.com for more details. Offer ends 9/21/2017. Requires eco-bill, paperless billing, auto-pay enrollment, and one-year term agreement. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Farmers Insurance.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. A nice start to our Monday morning. A few isolated showers, though. Skies will be partly cloudy to sunny today with a breezy northeast wind, 15 to 20 miles an hour, and a 30% chance of just an isolated shower. The high day, 88. Overnight tonight, a low of 77. And Tuesday, sunny to partly cloudy. The high again, 88. Only an isolated shower.
It takes more than a roof to make sure your home is covered. Farmers Insurance has over 89 years of knowledge and experience, so you can protect what's important to you. Learn more at farmers.com.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Well, the KVJ 5K is on, and you realize it's only a couple weeks away. We've been a little bit distracted here with Hurricane Irma, but coming up on Thursday, October 5th, is the KVJ 5K Glow Run. And it goes to benefit our charity, Little Smiles, which does so much stuff for kids here in South Florida that are in area hospitals and shelters. And it's all about just trying to cheer them up. And there's nothing more important than, I tell you, you love it when you go to a place that can make your kids smile. And that's what Little Smiles is all about. And there's nothing better than seeing your kids smile or see them laugh. And that's what our whole thing is. And if you take part in this, you're going to be responsible for a lot of those smiles and a lot of those laughs, giving us things like video games and games that we can bring to the kids and having pizza parties and Nerf gun wars and all that kind of stuff. So go sign up today at kvj5k.com. That's kvj5k.com. You can get the setup right there. Get your family together, get your friends together, get your coworkers together. You'll get a men or women's tee. You'll get a finisher medal and some glow swag in your registration bag. We got a big block party going on after it too. So it's going to be a really good time for families, for anybody. Come on out Thursday, October 5th to the KVJ 5K Glow Run.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, you ready to think fast here?
Okay. Ooh, it's early on a Monday. Let's do this.
I know, I hear you. All right, we're going to see if your mind is going here.
Jason just fell out of his chair. Not a good sign.
Yeah.
You all right?
Not the best start.
Not really.
Kind of a challenge, huh? All right, here we go. We got Virginia, we got Jaybird, we got Denny's here. You don't buzz in, you just blurt out your answers here. Okay, let's start with a little bit of think fast here. Name a band that starts with the letter D.
Duran.
Tell it.
Yeah.
It's like Dirty Rand.
Dirty Rand.
Duran.
Okay. All right, Suits. I guess we'll give him that one.
Dirty Rand.
I made Denny's jump.
I almost fell out of my chair like you just did a second ago.
I will try to calm it down.
Okay, good luck. All right, Jaybird takes the early lead here. Name a TV network that starts with the letter B.
BT!
BT Jaybird.
Dang. He's fast and he's loud.
On a Monday.
Is this what it's like when girls are in bed with you?
Fast and loud.
All right. Name a country that starts with the letter H.
Hong Kong. No. City.
Hungary.
Denny's, you're so good.
I thought Hong Kong worked.
It's a city.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty strong. Okay. Here we go. Name a river.
Oh, jeez.
That starts with the letter N.
Nile River.
Oh, Jaybird.
Got my heart.
Sorry.
Jason.
I'm so sorry. I guessed N, and he had N, and I got excited.
Are you watching his face? Is he making like the N with his lips before?
I'm watching everything. Okay, you sore loser. You gotta watch everything about his face.
I'm gonna start watching your lips.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch his face too. Man.
Okay. Name a type of alcohol that starts with the letter S.
Scotch.
Smirnoff.
Virginia.
Okay, yeah, of course you know alcohol. The lush of the show.
I got this.
Virginia is all over it. Okay. Name a type of car that starts with the letter V.
Van.
What?
Volkswagen.
I said Volvo.
I said van.
Suits is gonna have to call that one.
Who did first? We're not gonna take van. It's a type of car.
He says
Is that
Virginia.
a make. He said Virginia. Virginia's gonna get the point on that.
Van doesn't work.
Volvo.
No,
Volvo. Not to
yeah.
be mixed up with.
Volva.
Yeah.
It sounds really close.
Yeah,
I drive a Volva.
that'd be very interesting.
Did you drive any Volva this weekend?
Imagine if you got it. All right, here we
He's
go.
so focused.
He's unshakable.
He won't even listen to my question.
No, he won't.
I didn't. I have.
What's going on? You
I
all right?
have blocked the witch out.
Look at him over here. He's like,
Did you drive any Volva this weekend?
No.
I'm just asking.
Drive any? What does that even mean?
what does it mean?
Denny's gets it.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
All right, here we go. Name a type of tree
Oh, jeez.
that starts with the letter B.
Banging.
Virginia has tied it up with Jaybird.
Watching Kevin's lips definitely
It
helps
does help.
you. So from now on, that's what I'll be doing.
Oh, because how dare I try to take an advantage of the game?
Well, I was just over here like looking down and trying to focus, thinking that would help, but it doesn't.
Okay. All right. Here
What's
we
the
go.
score?
Tied.
All I
It
hear
is
is a bunch of bitching and moaning from the right side of the studio.
Virginia's got 3. Jaybird has got 3. Denny's is mathematically eliminated. This is the tiebreaker.
Oh, Denny's.
I was gonna say Bougainvillea.
Bougainvillea.
It's too hard to say
It's
fast.
so hard to say.
Bougainvillea?
Bougainvillea.
That is a tricky one.
That's a tough one to say.
Man. Okay. Here we go. This is the final one here in Think Fast. Virginia is. Look at Virginia now.
I am locked in on
Look
your
at it.
lips.
Look at everybody's faces now. It's like you guys are actually kind of scaring me.
It's kind of.
Now you know what it feels like.
I feel creepy. I'm so locked in on your lips.
Yes.
Lock in the lips, not the eyes.
Okay. All right. Give me the name of an ape-like animal that starts with the letter L.
Lima.
I think
Jaybird got it!
Ah.
Right at the end, Jaybird
With lemur.
just stuck it with lemur. Wow.
Exhausted.
You need a nap?
I was trying to block out the witch. So hard.
So hard. Very nice. Well, coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Oh, they have finally caught up with him. Somebody that Jaybird has been thumbing his nose at for the longest time, just saying, oh, catch me if you can, has finally caught up with him. His sins are with him now. Is Jaybird in some serious trouble? I'll let you know who and what has finally caught up with the bird coming up next.
Baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, animals like animals, moles. And maybe you think that you can hide. I can smell yourself for miles. Just like animals, animals like animals, moles. Baby, I'm so what you trying to do to me? It's like we can't stop, we're enemies. But we
Oh, for years, he has been thumbing his nose at the turnpike. And we said one of these days, they're going to come for you, my man. And finally, it looks like it has happened. Jaybird got an interesting letter in the mail. And Virginia, apparently somebody's been sent to collections.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
So what does this mean? If the turnpike has sent me to collections, how do I deal with this?
Well, I mean,
is that even a big deal?
I'm pretty sure they're not the only person that sent you to collections. So, I mean, do you care about your credit score?
My credit score's supposedly good right now.
Not anymore.
Right now.
Not if they start sending your stuff to collections.
Yeah, I think that's really kind of what it is. I mean, do they come and ever arrest you for that?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so
but
either.
The way I read it, it made it seem like there was more than one case pending. It was weird. Can they send you to collections? Can the turnpike send me to collections for different moments, for different tickets?
Yeah, because they do it by your license plate. So they can keep a tally of all the times you have blown through the toll booth and not paid based on that license plate. And then they can add those all together. Plus, then they put in fines and they put in penalties for waiting and not paying it. And all that, I think they can keep adding interest to it till you pay.
Imagine that. The turnpike still trying to get their beak wet just a little bit more.
Well, I mean, this is what it is. It's like with any kind of utility that you would use and you don't pay, they're going to come after you.
We shouldn't have to pay for the road. All right, I'm done.
Well, you don't have to pay for the road. It's called 95, and that's the one you should take
And
if you're broke.
And I take 95 sometimes. Every now and then, you got to get on that turnpike. You have to.
Somebody said my ex actually went to jail for owing SunPass money.
Really?
Yeah, and they said Jaybird might want to check, see if his license is suspended, because that's another thing they might jump on and do that. So they could send you to jail, suspend your license,
Did they give
wreck
you
your credit.
Did they give you a dollar amount?
There was a dollar amount on there, but there was several. It looked like there was several different type of dollar amounts on there. There was one that it looked like it was in the hundreds. There was one that looked like it was only $7.
Hundreds.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Man.
Was there a final tally on there? Like, how much would you have to pay right now to make this go away?
I think it was in the 100 plus range. It wasn't too bad, but like I said, it sounded like there was more coming. If that makes sense. Denny's. He's on the phone.
How does he know?
Well, because he's my lawyer. He read up on it.
Yeah, they say people are texting in saying that you won't be able to renew your tag. They'll suspend your license. They can't come and arrest you.
Wow.
Is your tag current on your truck?
Yeah, it's current. Man, Turnpike acting like the mafia. Look at that.
Well, we kind of told you for years that, I mean, this isn't eventually going to work out for you.
Look, a life of crime never works out for anybody.
Yeah. Right.
You're always on the run.
But you're such a low-budget criminal.
Well, it's because I personally don't think you should have to pay to go on the turnpike, especially when you're paying a lot of times for a traffic jam. You're going to get emails from people saying, tell Jaybird to shut up. He's so irresponsible. Send those emails to Kevin.
Tell Jaybird to stay on 95.
And, ironically, you don't have to pay to get on the turnpike today. Somebody, in fact, they texted in. They said, why are they still waiving the tolls? It's actually overcrowded this morning. Because everybody's going back to school and work, and apparently you still don't have to pay them, so now everybody's jumping on the turnpike. It's like, ooh, free road day.
Yeah, we did notice that the other day. Free. Look, don't do what I do. I'm just a man that's got a stance on the turnpike. I've never liked them. I've never agreed with them. That's just how I roll.
Yeah, I would just, when I was looking at it, I don't know how to read these things. They were kind of weird, but there was a lot of things on there, so I don't know. I mean, what I'm worried about is you might not be able to renew your license.
Now, when you say there was a lot of things on there, I mean, what?
So they have kind of a mini breakdown of different, I guess, things that he owes money for, separated through.
Breakdown.
Yeah, I don't know if it's separated by year or what, but there's a couple in there.
You've always said it, Kev, the turnpike was going to get me. And I think they did.
I've said it for a while. I'm like, yeah, it's coming, my man. Wow, and so they finally have got you.
Well, you went on the radio like, they're never going to get me, taunting them almost.
We did a battle rap against the turnpike, but we can't play it because my old address is in that song, and we played it before, and the people that lived at my old place got very upset.
Oh, we can bleep it out, though.
I don't even think we have it in existence anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think that was part of the audio that got destroyed.
Part of the lost audio, huh?
It is.
Okay. Well, some people said they will check to see if your license is suspended, and they said that you should look into that.
That would be great.
Yeah. So I'll get that hooked up for you here in a minute. They just need your license number. Do you have your license on you?
They need your social security number, too.
Let's see what I got.
Yeah. Oh, this should be entertaining. What has Jaybird got in his wallet?
Make sure you vet whoever is asking for all this information.
Yeah, you got your wallet. Yeah, I know. It's a good source.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have my license.
You
got
do?
it.
Okay.
I got it today,
All right.
baby.
Okay.
Look at that.
Let me see.
Yeah,
When does it expire? So this doesn't
88.
expire until 2019. 2019.
Yeah.
So you'll just have to, before 2019 figure it out.
All right. Okay. Well, dude, we got so much time. 2019, it's so much time.
Look at that adorable picture.
Oh, he's just, yeah.
Aww.
He knows how to take the cutest little photos, doesn't he?
That's
Reminds me of when I went through his phone and found all those selfies. Remember how cute they were?
He does, yeah. He's good at it.
Mugging.
You guys really need to start getting out more and getting a hobby.
I get out a lot, but nothing's more interesting than you, Bird.
Yeah, this is kind of our hobby. You.
Your love life is intriguing to me.
Robin's on here from Okeechobee. Robin, so what is the course here? Jaybird has never decided to pay for any tolls on the turnpike, and now they've come after him, said they're sending him to collections. What is going to be some of the processes happening here, Robin?
They're going to send him like 3 or 4 letters before they actually ever send it to collections.
Okay.
He's going to get a lot of those fees are just from him taking the turnpike if he didn't have a transponder. But if he has a transponder and a SunPass account, all he has to do is call them and tell them that, and they'll waive all of those fees.
Yeah, he doesn't
And
have a
all he'll have to do
transponder.
is pay the tolls.
He don't have a transponder.
Okay.
You don't know what I got. You have no idea what I got, lady.
You barely got a running car.
Well, you pipe down. Who asked you for your opinion? I was talking to Kevin.
Listen to Jessica here from Lake Worth. She started with a $2 fee, and what happened to you, Jessica?
So they suspended my license. I ended up going to collections, and it ended up being like almost $2,000 for me because I had to renew my license, renew my registration. Ended up like costing me almost $2,000 to get back on the road.
Wow.
Look, when you're a toll booth runner, sometimes you got to pay the price. I'm a toll booth runner.
Yeah.
I'm a TBR.
Wow, it just apparently it doesn't pay. I mean, we thought that this was one of those things, and for years I was astounded. I'm like, well, how's he get away with this? He's been running these tolls for years.
A life of crime eventually catches up with the criminal.
I'm not-
you got sloppy. You got too cocky.
I got
you
a
got
little-
on the radio. You were mouthing off. They
Yeah.
probably searched you out.
You wrote a battle rap.
I got a little sloppy. I did get sloppy. You're right.
Somebody said you can check out for free to see if your license is suspended. Go to myflorida.gov.
I don't think my license is suspended.
I mean, who would ever suspend a picture so cute?
Right, they were going to.
What a cute picture that is.
By the way, your license is still valid.
Okay. Yes.
So I mean,
I'm not suspended.
So far, you're kind of winning actually.
In your face, turnpike. Can't catch the toll booth runner. Can't catch me.
What about this whole bill of collections though?
Collections. Collections, smolections.
Had they sent you a bill before? Somebody said if they never sent you a bill, they can't put you in collections.
He don't know.
Hey.
He's moved 87 times since I've known him.
Again. You're not my lawyer. I already got
These
a
are
lawyer.
just facts,
I
Kevin.
got producer Denny's as my legal eagle, not you.
He moves like 3 times a year.
Look at
they
that.
They can't catch him.
How weird. Virginia's got another black dress on. How odd.
So what is going to be your plan from here on out?
The plan is talk about it on the radio and forget it ever happened.
Talk about it and do nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm going to do.
Okay, so far I guess you're still winning. License is working, not a problem. Yeah. Okay, is there anybody that you need to call out here today? Jaybird just kind of like called the bluff of the turnpike, and I mean, come on.
Do I look scared?
No, you don't look scared at all.
No, you look cute in that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like 8 years ago. I don't look like that.
Hashtag adorbs.
Anybody else you need to call out, you can do it 877-979-WRMF. Call or text us next here at the KVJ Show.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. my CEO. Ooh, the master of my CEO. Ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you made me down, you built me a believer, believer. Pain, let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my God, it came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did. Ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you made me down, you built me a believer, believer. Pain, let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my God, it came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Last days last by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you made me down, you built me a believer, believer. Pain, let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my God, it came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer.
All right, somebody done you wrong? You gonna call somebody out for some bad behavior today? The Turnpike just called out Jaybird by sending him to collections.
And I'm returning the favor, Turnpike. I'm calling you out for cheating the people.
There's a lot of drama that always happens with the roads. Tatty sent us an email. She's calling out this incident she had with a guy and some road rage.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, he did it in front of a teenager who was riding in the back seat of the car, showing her what little class he has. It all started in Sunrise with the man in a blue car in a right turn lane, not moving when the light had been green for a while and letting all the oncoming traffic turn. I was the third car back, and he finally turned when the light turned yellow, and yes, I blared my horn. And after we all made the turn, me barely, he tried 3 times to swerve into my car.
What?
Then at a light, he flicked me off and told me to go bleep myself. My one mistake was flicking him off back, and I should have been better than that. But then I said, "You're showing a nice example to your daughter." He then tried fat-shaming me by blowing up his face, telling me to go to Weight Watchers, flicking me off some more.
Jeez, that got heavy.
All this done in front of the teenage girl in the car. He even recorded me, so I waved and gave a thumbs up, and in the end, I told him that may God bless him while he continued in front of the teenager to make rude and obscene gestures. I'm not upset at what he said to me because I'm not sure if the guy is just having a bad day, but I can let things go. The only thing that really bothered me was the example he showed that teenage girl as possibly being acceptable. She needs to know that is hashtag not cool.
I know it's always, you're supposed to always turn a cheek and not fall into that trap of getting into it with somebody, but it is sometimes freeing when you give the finger to somebody that deserves it.
I tell you, it can escalate quickly on the roads, can't it?
And you shouldn't do it, but I get why it feels good.
Especially the last couple of days with the lights being out the way that they were. I saw a lot of there were a couple instances I'm like going, that could have escalated into a fight. I saw somebody actually try to run smack dab into somebody's car because it was a light that was out, and you know how like 3 people at a time would go and it's supposed to be 1 at a time?
Right.
Somebody in a truck came right after this car, and like luckily one of them stopped short, or it would have been just a head-on. The one guy that was coming didn't even care. He's like, I will plow right into you.
And you're right. There are some people that they're not clueless. They know what they're doing. They just don't want to wait at that 4-way stop.
Oh, absolutely.
They're just being jerky.
Yeah. All right, let me see. You got somebody else that you need to call out. You can call us up, 877-979-WRMF, or text us, 877-979-9763. We got Mary on here from West Palm. What's up, Mary?
Hey, guys. So I want to call out my boyfriend for putting me on a $25 a week allowance.
Okay, your boyfriend has put you on allowance. Why has he put you on an allowance?
Well, so he's very conservative with his money, which is great because I'm the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
But so recently we've been together 2 years, and we kind of started talking about, like, I started saying, when are we going to get married? Is there a future here?
Mm-hmm.
And being as conservative as he is with money, he's like, well, I would never marry you unless, you had no credit card debt. Because I have about $15,000 in credit card debt. I used to shop a lot before him, and I'm young, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, yeah, I'm not getting married to you. That's not going on my record.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of took over. I allowed him to. He kind of took over my bank account, and he said, I'm going to pay all your bills. I'm going to take care of your financials, and you're going to get $25 a week to do with what you want.
Yeah, I
do
don't
you
know.
have to eat and everything off of that 25, or is that just for shopping?
Well, no, we'll buy groceries and stuff like that. That's included in, I guess my
Your
paycheck
mad money.
Well, this is like when somebody goes on a diet. It'd be, for example, I'm like, Kev, if
Yeah.
you see me eating pizza, if you see me knock it out of my hand, I want you to be the gatekeeper of what I'm putting in my mouth.
Yeah.
He's being the gatekeeper for the money. Now, does she want to actually save the money and do it that way, or do you want to spend stuff on crap you don't need?
I don't know. Maybe I'm missing it. I don't think this is jerky. Am I wrong here? I mean, if she's the one that's pushing to try to get married, and she's like, "Oh, hey, when are you get married?" and he's like, "You got $15,000 in credit card debt," and he's like really fiscally responsible, and he's like, "I don't want to take on $15,000 in debt. I want you to try to knock that out before we get married." And he's like, "I'm going to try to help you budget. So here's what you get to spend."
Well, he's doing it to help her. He's doing tough love to help her and potentially him.
Is there something that you would like differently than the $25, Mary? Do you think there's another amount that would be fair?
Yeah, I mean, I still, like I said, the food, our grocery shopping's included, but like if I want to eat out or like maybe just go out with a friend, like I don't have any money to do anything fun or have a little bit of a life.
Okay.
So
Do you work?
Yes, I'm a teacher. I make decent money. I mean, nothing crazy like to pay off $15,000 tomorrow, but I make decent money. Yeah.
Okay.
But he's not very forgiving with giving me a little bit extra. Like even if it's like $50, like that still would be something.
I got to tell you, honestly, right now, I mean, if you're pushing him to get married, and this is really challenging. If you got somebody in a relationship that loves to spend and you got somebody in a relationship that loves to save,
it can wreck a marriage.
Yeah. I mean, you may want to really think if you can't like get over this shopping bug that you got and he's really tight with the money, then I don't know.
And
Marriage may not be the right thing for you guys.
A lot of times, too, it will lead to lying. Oh, I didn't spend that kind of money, and it leads to hiding and secrets. If one is spending a ton more than the other person, it's not a good thing.
Right now, if she didn't have any debt, it wasn't $15,000 in and wasn't pressing to try to get married, then yeah, if he's stepping up and he's just going to put you on that because he wants to make sure that you're not going out and having any fun in life, then yeah, call him out. That's kind of a jerky move. But if he's trying to get you out of debt, and he's like, here's how you got to do it. You get $25 a week.
25 sounds like a really low number to try to make happen. I mean, if you want to do anything with your girlfriends, if you want to have any kind of a social life, 25 is not going to cut it.
But he's giving that to her just to spend on her own. I don't think she's saying that when they go out, she only gets to spend 25. I'm sure that when they go out, they're still doing things together. That's not with the $25.
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
Yeah, but I mean, if she does anything without him, 25 is not going to cover even, one social event.
Well, don't get in debt then.
I'm sorry, I'm not seeing a lot of sympathy in it. I don't know.
with Kevin on this.
I think you need a little bit more than 25. You should negotiate that number up.
Okay.
Throw 100 at him and see what he says. And then you guys will compromise somewhere around 50. If I was you, I would go back to him and say, I need 100 a week.
Okay.
That's it, and then see what he says.
And if there's a lot more resistance and this turns into a thing, if I was the boyfriend, I'd just be like, spend what you got, do what you got to do. I already told you that I'm not marrying into all this debt.
If you keep your finances separate, I assume it's still your problem if you marry somebody and they got credit card debt. Is it not?
If I married a chick that had credit issues, do I take that on as a husband?
I think it does because I'm paying down some credit card debt right now, and it showed up on Panda's.
Oh,
damn!
Yeah,
okay.
Damn, why are you messing up Panda's credit?
Yeah,
I'm actually helping his credit.
Okay.
But when you pay it off, it really does help your credit. So that's what we're doing now.
Okay. Jody's on here from Jupiter. Jody, who are you calling out here today and for what?
I'm calling out a popular grocery store for being stingy with samples. When they give out cookies for the kids, my sister and I always go in and they always are like, the cookies are on sale. But this weekend we waited 20 minutes for chicken fingers and she was like, can I have a sample? And they were like, we don't do that. So the shopping was not a pleasure.
Shopping was not
Boy,
a pleasure.
the problems.
I hear you, man. Those free samples, baby.
When I did we did that bit when I went up and got the free samples
See
from
how
the
many
one
you could get, yeah.
The woman, after my third one, she got in front of the stand and said, no, you do not get any more. Those are for other people. They get real protective of those things. She was older and she scolded me.
Kay is on here from West Palm. Kay, who you calling out today and for what?
Hi, I'm calling on my husband for he has this very bad habit of cracking his ankles at nighttime and it keeps me up and it pisses me off, but I love him so much, so I sit there and I take it.
I get it though.
He cracks his ankles?
I don't know what it is.
He cracks his ankles all night. No.
I got cracky ankles too. I don't know why. And you don't because and I'll tell you why. For somebody that's got cracky ankles, like you can feel like the pressure building up, and it's soothing to like crack them, and it kind of like releases it a little bit. It
And you
kind
can sleep better.
helps you relax a little bit. But when you got somebody like sleeping next to you, like Kay is, and it's like crack.
Come on, old bones. I'm trying to sleep over here.
Denny's does that with his neck. He'll crack his neck, and it is so loud and alarming. You feel like he's ripped out his vertebrae.
Yeah, I'm sure that's one of the big P's. If you sleep next to somebody that's just noisy and they're cracking or
snoring,
whatever it might be.
All of it.
You're just like,
you're
can
right.
you keep it down over there?
There's someone out there that has cracky ankles. They snore and they fart in their sleep.
So you put a song together.
You're right.
Got somebody you need to call out. Got a couple more coming up. 877-979-WRMF.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in your Dirt of the Day, I will tell you this crazy story. Kevin Hart is being blackmailed for $8 million. What did he do? Coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher during the Ultimate Closeout event in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A pair of crashes right now in Palm Beach County. The first one blocking the entrance ramp to I-95 northbound from Indiantown Road in Jupiter. The second accident is blocking Lake Worth Road, that one at Lyons Road. We also have a disabled vehicle up north in Fort Pierce, that one on 95 southbound at Okeechobee Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
I lost the weight with Quick Weight Loss. Unlike others, for fast results, more energy, and unlimited support, call Quick Weight Loss. I lost 25 pounds doing their program, and I learned so much about food, and I had so much support and help. I had coaches around me, guiding me, teaching me. Unlike others, that one-on-one in-office support leads to faster weight loss. No prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. For a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for $20. All services included, exclusive of supplements. Kids join free when parents sign up, so call today for your free consultation. There's 19 Florida locations. You can go to quickweightloss.net or call 855-777-THIN. That's 855-777-THIN, 855-777-8446.
That moment when Steve kept it real.
How big are your lips?
You blind? That moment Josh went TMI.
I got irritable bowel syndrome.
And you thought wearing a light gray suit was a good idea?
That moment when Steve learned a new dance.
Oh, I go down there. Well, ain't no up, though.
Don't miss a moment on Family Feud.
Tonight at 6 on CW34 WTVX.
Next time on The Goldbergs.
Dad, we gotta get a second phone line.
What does this look like? The White House?
Get off the phone.
I'm talking.
When I was a radio man, we shared one line and we still managed to win the war.
Can you please stop with these stories? This is a real life situation here.
Hello?
Hang up. That's a personal call with a friend.
You've selected erotic boat ride.
That wasn't the selection I was gonna make.
The Goldbergs.
Tonight at 7 on CW34.
All right, what do we want for dinner?
We could go to Publix.
You know, we need something new. Something exciting. Something that will take our taste buds to other worlds. Let's immerse ourselves in the flavors. Let's say goodbye to the mundane dinners. We want to have fun with our food. We want dinner with a sense of adventure. And we want it all for a great deal. Who's with me?
Honey?
Uh-huh.
You know you can get all of this at the Publix Street Cuisine sale. It's pretty easy. And Publix Apron's recipes are inspired by tons of unique flavors. It looks like it has everything you want.
Oh, well, perfect.
Get excited! The Street Cuisine sale is here, and that means deals. Assorted varieties of Spice Island spices are 50% off. Assorted varieties of Heinz barbecue sauce are buy one, get one free. And assorted varieties of Sabra hummus are 2 for $5. But the deals are only for a short time, so hurry in soon. Publix Supermarkets, where shopping is a pleasure.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you're looking for a new vehicle right now, Lou Back Road Pompano Beach Chevrolet, it's a great time to sit down with Howard, who's the general manager over there. Let him know what you got going on in your brain. What are your finances? What are you looking for? He's going to sit down with you. He's going to help you drive off the lot with something you love and you can afford. Hit up their website, PompanoChevy.com. Got an email from Erica who said that she went on the website, picked out her car just by looking and scrolling because she lives up here in Palm Beach County, drove right up there to Lou Back Road, Pompano Beach Chevrolet. The whole trip did not take long at all. The searching for the car didn't take long because she had it all picked out already. You can do that too, PompanoChevy.com. They've got Silverados, Volts, Equinoxes, all available. And their customer service department is really great. They're the people that completely fixed my truck, have the air conditioning running great, my windows running great. They did all that in no time flat. Like I said, sit down with Howard, the general manager, or head up their website, PompanoChevy.com. Find new roads at Lou Back Road, Pompano Beach Chevrolet.
Ted Hollander, attorney. Got a ticket? Don't pay it. Call the lawyers at The Ticket Clinic, a law firm, at 1-800-CITATION. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what our clients have to say.
Multiple speeding tickets dismissed.
Multiple red light camera tickets dismissed. Driving with a suspended license dismissed.
Our goal is to get your ticket dismissed. So if you've got a ticket, be sure you're calling The Ticket Clinic at 1-800-CITATION. That's 1-800-CITATION. Hire us on our free Ticket Clinic app and save $5. Prospective clients may not receive the same or similar results. Over 25 offices from Miami to Daytona, including Boynton, West Palm Beach, North Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie, and Fort Pierce.
When you think about South Florida, you think about bikinis and smooth, sexy skin, not shaving and waxing. So toss the razor and wax for good and enjoy the freedom and soft skin that comes with laser hair removal. Right now, Body Details is offering up to 60% off, so there's no better time to try laser hair removal with our true laser specialists. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to book your free consultation today.
Join us on Sunday, October 1st at John Prince Park in Lake Worth as we walk to fight suicide and raise awareness about mental health. Proceeds benefit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. For details or to register, visit www.afsp.org/Palm Beach.
You know, when it comes to braces, my daughter Magnolia absolutely loves the team over at Orthodontics by Bradford. Go see Dr. Bradford today. Here's the number, 561-694-3006 or online at orthobybradford.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
I'm always amused by people calling people out. Because you know what? Sometimes when they call people out for something, I'm like, ooh, I kind of do that too.
Oh, totally.
Like, yeah, okay. I'm kind of guilty on that. A lot of comments about the girl who had called in. Her boyfriend put her on a $25 a week allowance. She gets a debit card like every single week. And I guess apparently she started asking him about getting married. She's like going, hey, we ever gonna get married? They've been together for a while. And he's like, not well, you got 15 grand in credit card debt. And apparently he knows because somebody said, yeah, that once you marry somebody, it becomes mutual debt. So he's like, I'm not taking on your debt. So
is that a legit deal breaker? If you're with somebody, you're with them for a year and a half, and then you find out they've got 100 grand in debt.
It is, absolutely. It should be, because you'll have such a stressful marriage. And finances is number one reason why couples break up.
But you can also go to somebody like our friend Chip, who does this for a living. He helps people get rid of their debt and figure out how to get out from under the thumb of these credit card companies, which are, by the way, evil. But you gotta get away from credit cards, and there are programs they can put you in to help you get away from it. You don't just break up your marriage over it.
Well, I'm not saying break up your marriage, but if you know going into it that you haven't married the person yet, and you're like, I'm about to inherit all of this stuff.
You gotta try to force them into some kind of program so where they get a handle on their spending. Because if it's truly important to you to save, you can't be with a crazy credit card spender.
Right. I agree. I think it's a good move. Somebody said, Virginia, $100 a week is way too much. 35 to 45 is more acceptable.
Well, what you're doing is you're asking for 100, and then you're negotiating, and you're settling for 50. Always go in high.
Somebody else, not very sympathetic, said, wham, wham, wham. She ran up the credit card, now she's paying the price. Suck it up, buttercup. And then somebody else got a different approach, said, OMG, is this guy her daddy or soon-to-be husband? What happened after capital letters, they get married? Is he still going to be in charge of all the finances? If so, this girl should run.
Well, he should be if she's the one showing, on either side. If the guy's showing that he can't financially keep it together, I think you need help with that.
Yeah. And then a couple texts that said, I want to call it the lady who tried to call out the grocery store. Hell no, you can't get a sample of chicken tenders. Get your free cookies and go on your way. Somebody else said, what is wrong with that lady calling out Publix? That's like going to Baskin Robbins 31 flavors, sampling all the ice cream. They say, and then, hey, can I get a waffle cone too? Come on.
Yeah, the chicken tenders is not something that they always give for free.
You go and get all those samples, and they're going, would you like something? I go, no, I'm full. No, I've had my fill. I'm good.
That was in an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. The woman in front of Larry David kept on trying all the samples, and he goes off on her. I go, what are you doing? You're just getting free ice cream.
Michelle's on here from Stewart. She's got to call out some stuff here. What you calling out, Michelle?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning.
I've got to be a little quick because my son is being late for school because he won't get out of the car. He's listening in with us.
Aww.
Okay.
We pull over on the side of the road to call you guys, and I'm like all nervous. Like, I have such a great story. And we accidentally called 95.5. And
our old station.
Our old station. Happy with us.
They weren't happy.
I probably think you're just trolling. You're like, I haven't been here for a while.
Honest mistake. Honest mistake.
I'm just going to call myself out today.
Oh, dang. They're probably so sick of that call, too. It's like, come on, man, really? All right, well, tell your son to have a great day, okay?
I will. Thank you. You guys, too.
All right. Yeah, I wonder, are kids excited to go back today? Or
Hell
are they just
no.
like, okay.
I mean, heck no.
Let me see a couple other call them outs. Somebody said, I'd like to call out my worthless neighbor. who just sat there and watched my husband struggle to clean up our trees after Hurricane Irma and never offered to help. Is that something you should be doing as a neighbor?
Okay, if Kevin walks out and he sees the neighbor struggling with bushes and stuff, does Kevin have an obligation to go over there and help that person?
Kevin tries to pretend like he didn't see.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, if I walked out there and saw him working, I would be like,
you get inside, kids.
I'd drop my head and like.
You immediately act like someone call a fake phone call. I gotta take this.
What? The transmitter's down? I'll be right there.
Yeah, you make eye contact or you start that conversation if you're over there going, yeah, I got a lot to clean up and this and that.
What if you don't like your neighbor?
Well, okay, here's the thing. Okay, let's say, for instance, you're sitting there thinking, okay, I mean, not that this is necessarily the right thing to do, but you were cleaning up your yard and you saw him getting in his car and he drives off and doesn't help you, and so you do the same thing, and then they're like going, what a jerk, they didn't help me clean up.
Yeah, I think every man for himself when it comes to cleaning up your hurricane yard. If you're able-bodied.
If you have someone struggling.
If you have like an older person or somebody who's, hurt or a single mom that maybe can't lug a tree, you help that person. But if you're able-bodied and you're a full-grown man, you need to clean your own yard.
I think it's above and beyond, but I don't think it should be an expected, right? I mean, can you call someone up if they don't help you clean up all your stuff?
It's not expected.
It's sweet and it's nice and it's very #BeCool if you do that, but I don't think it's expected.
Logan is on here from West Palm. I think this is a positive call out. Who are you calling out today, Logan?
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
All right. Well, I want to call out my boss, Mike. He's been really #BeCool with the hurricane stuff. He let me out early to get all my prep done. He gave me a case of water. He made sure I got gas.
Aww.
He's just an all-around nice guy.
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah. It's awesome. There's a lot of really good stories and good bosses that did that kind of stuff. And our buddy Boca Steve, he was without power for a long time. I think he just got it on yesterday.
Oh, man.
And he wanted to call out Adam from the Boca Shake Shack, who would let him go in there and he was doing work in there and let him charge up, and then gave him some free ice because he did that little styrofoam cooler hack to cool down his room a little bit, where you take the battery-powered fan and you make a vent in the styrofoam cooler. So he was giving him some free ice. So
that's nice.
Positive call out for that. So much appreciated. All right, anything you got for us, you can text it into us, 877-979-WRMF.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, I don't know the extent of his sins, but Kevin Hart had to take to Instagram on Saturday to apologize to his wife and children. What was he apologizing for? And who's trying to extort $8 million from Kevin Hart? Oh, Kevin. We'll get into that whole story coming up in just a second. Before we do that, it looks like they have indeed scheduled a new date for Bill Cosby's retrial on charges that he drugged and molested a woman more than a decade ago. The judge said the new trial will begin in April of next year. Will Bill Cosby live that long? I don't know. He looks pretty damn feeble these days. Jury selection can get underway before then. The retrial was originally set for November, but last month, Cosby's new lawyers said, please delay it. We need to get this case together. We don't have it together. So the judge listened, and now they're giving him till April. Danielle Bregoli, better known as the Cash Me Outside girl, has just signed a major record deal with Atlantic Records. Now, this is the label that has Bruno Mars, Kelly Clarkson, Coldplay. Ever heard of them?
That was the one great thing about the hurricane. Remember those 2 to 3 days we did no dirt? None of these type of stories made it on the airwaves.
Right.
That was a positive with the hurricane.
Yeah.
I did this one again just for you.
Twice she's done this. Don't do it in the 9. I'm actually begging you.
The Cash Me Outside girl, Danielle Bregoli, she's got a rapping alter ego, kind of like yourself, Jay Bird. A rapping alter ego name. Her name is Bad Baby, spelled B-H-A-D, B-H-A-B-I-E. Her song that she put on YouTube with her video has 20 million views in just 2 weeks. That's what we call viral, Bird.
Wow. Yeah, it is.
The president of A&R Records there at Warner Music Group said, without a doubt, this girl is a star. At age 14, she's the youngest female rapper to ever appear on the Billboard Hot 100.
Every time you do a story like this, and I'm just, the last time I'll say it, but everybody in KVJ Nation loses a little bit of their soul. They do. Everyone listening loses a little bit of their soul.
It's kind of drastic.
Hey.
Drama queen, pipe down.
Desperate times require desperate measures.
No one's getting their soul sucked.
This is desperate times.
This is just surface, juicy dirt. It has no meaning, no depth.
Our souls are hurt.
And finally here, this is juicy. Kevin Hart had to take to Instagram on Saturday to apologize to his wife and children. He did something. I don't know what he did, but okay, there's this video out there that this unidentified woman is trying to collect $8 million. She said, pay me and I won't release it. Well, he said, no, I'm not paying you. And he got the FBI involved. And now they're trying to figure out who she is. So the FBI is investigating. But the video shows him engaging in some kind of activity. Mm-hmm. It looks like they were about to get busy, and then you see one part where a guy that really looks a lot like Kevin Hart is naked. And I mean, if he's apologizing to his wife and kids, he did something,
There's
right?
something on that tape that's incriminating, because you're right. He doesn't come out and say, I'm sorry, and I was in the wrong place.
Yeah. Here's the actual audio from the video. Come on, computer.
I'm at a place in my life where I feel like I have a target on my back, and because of that, I should make smart decisions. And recently, I didn't. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I am or claim to be in any way, shape, or form. And I made a bad error in judgment and put myself in an environment where only bad things can happen, and they did. And in doing that, I know that I'm going to hurt the people closest to me, who I've talked to and apologized to, being my wife and my kids. And I just, it's a moment when you know you're wrong, and there's no excuses for your wrong behavior. At the end of the day, man, I just simply got to do better. But I'm not going to also allow a person to have financial gain off of my mistakes. And in this particular situation, that's what was attempted. I said I'd rather fess up to my mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Well, if he didn't cheat, then what is he talking about then? What else could
what are you doing naked in a video if you weren't getting busy?
Yeah.
I mean, what's he talking about? What situation did he put himself in?
There talks about going out partying, possibly alcohol, drugs involved, and then being with women. And especially in the club, there's at least a little bit of video of him getting really cozy with some chick in VIP. That's according to what the story says.
If you're married, you can't do that.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you got to watch the situations you put yourself in. We were talking about when he was down in Miami, out front of the hotel at 5 a.m. with that hot chick in the car. It's like,
Well, when they released this video, it says, here's Kevin Hart's video. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Yeah.
It's documented that he cheated on his first wife.
Yeah.
He admitted it. That marriage broke up. Now he's with the new one, and she's pregnant. And she's got to be like, really?
And then they were kind of calling him out, saying the reason why he was doing all that stuff, calling out celebs and raising money for the hurricane stuff, was because he knew he needed some good, publicity to try to counter this, because all this was going on behind the scenes.
Dang.
Yeah.
So when he wakes up today, it's the first thing that he's doing is he got his people on this. Is that what he's talking about?
He's very much in crisis mode, trying to fix this and make your image look a little better than it looks. Because I'm sorry, I do lose a little bit of respect when I see the video and I hear the apology. I'm like, okay, he's just like the rest of the pigs.
And when you got this kind of scandal brewing around you, how do you go out and do comedy and try to be funny? When
it'd be really hard.
Everyone's talking to you. I think you have to go out and address it.
You do. He'll do a good job of that.
Yeah.
But what will the public opinion be?
Mm-hmm.
Will he be forgiven?
His act that he did at the Improv, which he was just trying out material for a new special coming up, a lot of it has to do with his wife and kids.
Yeah, and there's going to be people that will never turn their back on Kevin Hart. It's just the way it goes. They're a big fan of him, and they love his comedy. They'll never turn their back on him.
Kevin Hart's wife just needs to be like, all right, I'm going with you everywhere now. You can't let him out of your sight. You can't trust him.
But look how many other celebrities have done shady things, and people, they don't lose their fan base.
I don't know. I lost a little respect. That's just me. I don't like a cheater.
No, I don't either, but you're asking the question if he's going to lose his fan. I don't think he loses his fan.
No, I don't think he'll lose all of them. I think he'll lose a few. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, talking about the celebrity apologies. Got a fun little game here for you. I'll hook you up with some nice restaurant stuff. Got a couple places you can check out, either $50 to the office in Delray or $50 to Burton's Grill and Bar. New place just opened up in Boca. I've got a whole bunch of celebrities making apologies.
There's been a lot of them, and there's been some really good ones.
I'm going to play a clip from a well-known celebrity apology, and we'll see if you can get it right or not. I'll try to play the game with us, see how you do. Dial us up 877-979-WRMF. That is coming up next.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
Well, Kevin Hart just came out with a public apology to his wife and kids. Still not exactly sure what exactly he did, but it sounds like there might have been a really awesome kind of like the stuff you do in Vegas. It's supposed to stay in Vegas, didn't stay in Vegas.
There's an art form, too, to these public apologies that some get it and some don't get.
Right.
You can make things a lot worse with your public apology.
Absolutely. Sure. I think Kevin Hart is doing it right. I mean, he's completely owning up to it, saying I put myself in a position that I shouldn't, and I was wrong, and I got to be better. That's all you can do.
Remember the apology Kathy Griffith gave?
Yeah, and it
backfired.
It does, yeah, because then people are like going, first of all, it's insincere, and you're almost like trying to explain yourself. You're not really owning up to it, and you're not sorry.
My favorite celeb apology is Mark McGuire when he got busted with steroids. And he broke down. A lot of tears.
Weeping, huh?
A lot of tears.
All right, we got Tammy on here to play the celebrity apology game. What we've got here is a bunch of celebrity apologies. I will play the clip, and you try to tell me who the celebrity is that's apologizing. Okay, Tammy?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. This is clip number 1, famous celebrity apology.
I cannot go into what happened, and most importantly, I'm not going to sit here and make any excuses. I take great pride in me being able to exercise self-control, and what I did was inexcusable. I am very sad and very ashamed of what I've done. I have told Rihanna countless times, and I'm telling you today that I am truly, truly sorry, and that I wasn't able to handle the situation both differently and better.
Mm-hmm.
There was a clue in there.
Yeah, big old clue. Tammy, who is that celebrity apology from?
Jeez. Michael Vick?
People are screaming at the radio right now.
Yes, no. It's a nice.
I missed the clue, apparently.
Yeah, it was Rihanna. That was Chris Brown.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice try. Thank you, though, Tammy.
Don't beat
Appreciate
yourself
you
up.
trying. Yeah, I know.
You don't have to apologize.
Yeah,
Let the celebrities do it for you.
Tammy's like going, I'd like to apologize to the audience for blowing that.
I didn't hear the clue.
Yeah, didn't really know what was going on, didn't understand the game. I just want to go eat dinner. Got Anne-Marie on here from Fort Lauderdale. Hello, Anne-Marie.
Good
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
Good. Okay, let's see here. Another celebrity apology. Can you tell me who is this celebrity apologizing here in the clip? Got to get 2 out of 3 to win.
Every one of you has good reason to be critical of me. I want to say to each of you, simply and directly, I am deeply sorry for my irresponsible and selfish behavior I engaged in. I know people want to find out how I could be so selfish and so foolish, how I could have done these things to my wife, Elin, and to my children.
There's that clue again.
Big old clue. Let's see if, hey, it didn't work last time. Anne-Marie, who is that celebrity that's apologizing?
That would be Mr. Tiger Woods.
That would be Tiger Woods. Very nice.
He's had to give a couple apologies out.
Yeah, he has. Okay, let's
You should
go.
just keep him on retainer just in case he needs them. You never know.
Probably. I'm sure a lot of these guys do. They probably just, that's probably, when you're that rich and reckless, you probably just have an apology guy. It's
if you're rich and reckless.
Yeah.
Well, they have a crisis team.
Yeah.
And the team is ready at any moment to help spin their apology, go to work.
Chris Brown needs one. Justin Bieber needs one. Kanye West needs one.
At all times.
At all
They
times.
are at all points bulletin, all alert, all the time.
Crisis manager. Just have him ready to go. All right, here we go. Tell me, what celebrity is this that is apologizing?
It's one of those nights, we went out to dinner in Atlanta and we had one too many glasses of wine. We thought we were fine to drive and we absolutely were not. And it's just completely unacceptable and we are so sorry and embarrassed and we know better.
The clip of her actually doing what she did wrong is pretty unbelievable.
Oh, the video of the crime is magnificent.
Don't you know who I am type of thing?
Yes.
I love that one.
Anne-Marie, any idea who that celebrity is that's apologizing there?
Unfortunately, I do not.
That is the tougher one. That was
that one.
Yeah,
Reese Witherspoon. Yeah.
Her husband was drunk.
Yeah.
And Reese was drunk too. He got pulled over for a DUI. She didn't like how the cop was talking to her, so she gets out of the car. Don't you know who I am?
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
Oh, boy.
For the win here, Anne-Marie, tell me, what is this celebrity that's apologizing?
I immediately knew in this situation that it was wrong and it wasn't a spectacle or just, it's actually someone's emotions, that I stepped on. And it was rude, period. And, I'd like to be able to apologize to her in person. And, I wanted to.
Uh-huh.
Another person who's had to give out several apologies.
Okay, just named a second ago. Anne-Marie, he should have a crisis professional with him at all times. Who is that celebrity apologizing?
I'm going to go with Chris Brown again.
Gonna go with Chris Brown again. No, that was Kanye West apologizing to Taylor Swift. Yes.
He gets emotional on that one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I tell you what, I'm feeling generous. I've been handing out the restaurant trade. Last lady got one. I'm going to give you some as well. You can figure out where you want to go, either the office or Burton's Grill and Bar in Boca, okay?
Oh, thank you all so much.
You are so welcome. Have a great Monday.
If you had to,
You too.
If you had to guess on someone on this show would have to get into hot water and make a public apology, who do you think would be the first?
Virginia.
It's definitely Virginia. It's definitely.
I never apologize. I stand behind my bad behavior.
You would do the act, and then Kevin would have to apologize for you.
I blame it on the alcohol.
She would do it, and I'd be the one apologizing.
She would start to apologize, and then she'd get annoyed during her apology, and then she would just, no, I'm not apologizing for jack crap.
All right, coming up here, people that should be apologizing. Boy, a lot of stuff in today's whacked out news. Got some interesting hurricane stories of things that happened. We'll get to that coming up.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher during the Ultimate Closeout event in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. We've got a few accidents to keep an eye out for right now on your Monday morning commute, starting in West Palm Beach, a wreck at Church Street and Okeechobee Boulevard. Another crash in Lake Worth, that's Jog Road just south of Hypaluxo Road. And a third crash, that one's on Kirk Road at Forest Hill Boulevard. We also have one disabled vehicle on I-95 northbound. That one's just beyond 45th Street in West Palm Beach. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850. 950 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Niall Horan.
Yeah, I want you, baby, slow hands.
Live in concert on the Flickr World Tour 2018. Coral Sky Amphitheater, September 23rd, 2018. With special guest, Maren Morris. Pre-sale for City Card members begins Tuesday at 10 a.m. through Thursday at 10 p.m. before the general public on Friday at 10 a.m. Get tickets at livenation.com. The debut album Flickr drops everywhere October 20th. There's more at niallhoran.com.
All new Dr. Phil, a son addicted to heroin.
I shoot up 20 bags of heroin a day.
And a dad who spent over $3 million enabling him.
He drives his son to buy drugs and then allows him to shoot up right in front of him.
Can his son ever be saved?
Am I going to be able to talk without you interrupting me?
Oh, hell, come on.
I mean, what's this supposed to be, like an onslaught, like shaming me?
I think you do a pretty good job of that yourself.
All new Dr. Phil.
Today at 4 on CBS 12. Hurricane tracking takes vigilance.
It's a tremendous team effort.
Turn to CBS 12 News, South Florida's largest weather team.
We're going to be first, the most accurate, the most trustworthy.
6 meteorologists working around the clock for safety information you need.
Our biggest job is to protect life and property.
We know exactly what our viewers are going through. We live here too.
The one to turn to this and every hurricane season. CBS 12 News.
When it comes to moving, you're not going to find a better team anywhere than the guys from Greek Moving and Storage. If you've got a move coming up, just call them. Let them take all the stress out of it for you. They've moved me. They moved my grandmother. They've moved so many of my friends, and everybody says the same thing. They love their experience. For more than 2 decades, South Florida has trusted the Good Greek Spiro for all of their moving and storage needs. Whether it's across town, across the country, wherever, the Good Greek can handle all of your moving needs. Good Greek Moving and Storage, they're fully licensed and insured. There's no job too big or too small. They do it all. So remember, when it's time for your next move, don't take a chance with less reputable movers. Call the experts. Good Greek Spiro. Call them by dialing ** Greek from your cell phone at ** Greek or go online, GreekMoving.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Marlins.
Ted Hollander, attorney. Got a ticket? Don't pay it. Call the lawyers at The Ticket Clinic, a law firm, at 1-800-CITATION. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what our clients have to say.
Multiple speeding tickets dismissed. Multiple red light camera tickets dismissed. Driving with a suspended license dismissed.
Our goal is to get your ticket dismissed. So if you've got a ticket, be sure you're calling The Ticket Clinic at 1-800-CITATION. That's 1-800-CITATION. Hire us on our free Ticket Clinic app and save $5. Prospective clients may not receive the same or similar results. Over 25 offices from Miami to Daytona, including Boynton, West Palm Beach, North Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie, and Fort Pierce.
When you think about South Florida, you think about bikinis and smooth, sexy skin, not shaving and waxing. So toss the razor and wax for good and enjoy the freedom and soft skin that comes with laser hair removal. Right now, Body Details is offering up to 60% off, so there's no better time to try laser hair removal with our true laser specialists. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to book your free consultation today.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeves.
No, it's time for buyers to save thousands during the model year-end closeout at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat.
Want a truck? Arrigo has over 650 Rams, 1,500 heavy duties, quad cabs, 4x4s, diesels, dualies. Every new Ram up to 10 grand off MSRP while they last during Ram Power Days.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Injured? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
For life's little emergencies, have your plan ahead of time. Know where you're going to go. MD Now is open 365 days a year from 8 to 8. Go online, find the one nearest you, mdnow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Staples.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. A nice start to our Monday morning. A few isolated showers, though. Skies will be partly cloudy to sunny today with a breezy northeast wind 15 to 20 miles an hour and a 30% chance of just an isolated shower. The high day 88. Overnight tonight, a low of 77. And Tuesday, sunny to partly cloudy. The high again 88, only an isolated shower.
Staples helps your business create color presentations for less. Now get 20% back in Staples Rewards on color copies, manuals, and presentations that are designed to impress. Staples, it's pro time. Offer ends 11/4/17. Exclusions apply. Go to staples.com/20color for more.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Get your plans ready Friday night. Hopefully you join us. We are going to be doing a little KVJ cocktails and karaoke. This time at the Blue Martini Fort Lauderdale, there at the Shops of Galleria on Sunrise. Going to be starting at 7 o'clock. If you got a karaoke song you want to belt out, want to grab some cocktails, that's what we do. We just go on stage and have a good time.
You guys got your songs picked out? I got a few picked out, ready to go.
Got a couple that I haven't done yet that on deck. I got two I'm thinking about.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
You're gonna rickroll us.
And you have to kind of sing like you've got peanut butter in your throat.
I'm being pulled off. I'm looking forward to it.
I kind of hope I don't.
It's a big challenge, man. You're going big. So pick a song out and join us. You can get in for free and then just have a couple cocktails. They've got great food as well, so just plan on eating there. I remember when we were at Fort Lauderdale last time, my wife got, I think it was like the ribs that they had, the little short ribs. They're phenomenal.
They do a good job.
Yeah, really good stuff.
I remember the last time we were in Fort Lauderdale. Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah. True. 7 o'clock on Friday. Put it in your calendar right now. Make plans to join us for some KVJ cocktails and karaoke.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
We had a KVJ Chord about a week or so ago. We were talking to a married couple, and they had a son that was getting bullied in school. And they had gone to the teacher and gone to the administration and everything else, and were just still frustrated because the kid was still getting bullied. And so the dad's take was like, hey, at this point, you know what? If you've got to stand up to them and get physical, then get physical. And the mom was like, I just don't want to encourage him to get physical. And so that was really kind of the debate as to how to handle a kid when they are getting bullied. And this is an interesting little twist here because Kat heard that whole segment and then sent us an email and said, well, what do you do if it's an adult that's getting bullied? Like an adult, apparently her husband, she says, gets bullied. Now, can you tell me by who and what kind of bullying are we talking about here, Kat?
So, my husband is getting bullied by our next-door neighbor. He seems to think it's all in fun, but it's actually really hard to watch. The guy calls him names, and he also says, like, degrading things a little bit towards me. He says, I bet your wife would love to feel my ads, things like that.
Okay.
Like I said, I've said something to him, and he's like, "Oh no, it's all in fun." But my husband is, I've actually like caught him crying and stuff. He won't stand up for himself, and
oh jeez,
he's crying.
You caught him crying about this?
Yeah, I've caught him crying, and it's actually, I wasn't really sympathetic to the crying. I think that it's getting out of control, and that my husband needs to stand up for himself.
When you say crying, is it like a tear, or is it like, I can't believe he's beating my ass so
that's
bad?
Sobbing, yeah. There's a difference between crying and sobbing, and that's sobbing, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of in the middle of that. It's not to that extreme, but yeah, it's where I think we were talking about it, and I brought it up, and I think probably it had to do with also the fact that he felt like he was disappointing me as well. You know, that I was, he looked emasculated in front of me, but, and that's kind of the way it is.
Did the crying bother you?
It does bother me. It does. It makes me angry at my neighbor, but it also makes me angry at him.
Okay, so you would prefer that he kind of man up and defend himself. Now, this is an interesting double take because, when your kid gets bullied, you have total sympathy for the kid because the kid is young. This is a new experience for him. There's probably other people that are involved, like other kids are at least witnessing this, and the poor kid has to deal with the shame that goes with it. I guess I've heard of situations almost like bullying, but this kind of reminds me of like a weird, like Back to the Future kind of thing with, was it Biff?
Biff.
It was. It does happen, and I think sometimes the wife wants to stand up for the husband, and I kind of feel like if the wife stands up for the husband in front of everybody, that even makes it look worse. It's almost kind of like she's fighting his battles for him.
Well, and I think sometimes it sounds to me like, Kat, like you would love to see your husband stand up for himself. And, a lot of times maybe you say, hey, women still maybe look to a husband as like, okay, I want to feel like this is a guy that could be a protector. And if he can't stand up for himself, like, what's that going to be like for me?
If a guy was crying like that after he was getting bullied, would that affect the sex life with a couple if she was turned off by that?
I don't know, Kat. Would you say that your husband getting bullied and his reaction to it and the fact that he's not standing up to this neighbor bully is affecting your level of attraction to him and maybe your sex life?
Absolutely. It's really made me, he's unattractive to me then. I need to see somebody who's strong and somebody who's going to be a protector. But yes, I do. There is times that I want to jump in and protect him, but then I feel like the bullying will get worse for him that way.
Okay. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Okay, so your husband is the one that is getting bullied, and he's not standing up for himself, and you wish that he would.
If you came home, Panda was on the couch crying. He's like, "Hey, Virginia, the neighbor gave me a wet willy." Like he was bullying Panda, and Panda was crying to you. Are you sympathetic, or are you kind of annoyed with Panda?
First, I'm going to go see the neighbor with a baseball bat.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to come back and say, okay, you got to get it together.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if Panda was being attacked by somebody, I don't care who it is, I am going to fiercely protect him and whip some ass. And I don't care who sees it. I don't care where we are. If anybody is attacking
But you
him,
do admit on the back end, it might affect when you kind of process everything, say, this isn't a battle that I should have to fight for you.
But that's going to be private, behind closed doors.
Yeah.
That's going to be me and him.
But you would feel the
in
way
a
Kat does.
conversation. I mean,
what if he can't stop crying though? I just really just want to feel safe, Virginia. Can you help me?
I think we have to go to a little therapy.
Yeah.
We got to figure something out here because that's not how a man handles his problems.
Can we get ice cream after?
You need your man to be a man, and if he's not, you need to be for him and go over there and put that neighbor in his place real fast with a baseball bat. I would suggest smashing out each of his windows in his car.
Yeah, because that
sends a message.
Yeah, that at all won't backfire at all. That you're smashing your neighbor's car.
I bet the bullying stops.
I bet the bullying stops and you'll be in jail.
Well, a couple days in the clink would probably do me some good.
I agree with that. In fact, give her a month, Your Honor. Let her think about her crime.
So how do you handle if an adult is getting bullied? I remember when we were talking about kids, one, put them in a self-defense class to help their self-esteem and give the ability to defend themselves. And the other thing that we were talking about with that was maybe, help train them in being able to use their words as well to have some confidence, some self-esteem, and also work on some cut-downs themselves.
Well, you brought it Back to the Future about Biff always, bullying.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened in Back to the Future? He ended up punching Biff, and Biff didn't mess with him anymore.
It wasn't until he finally stood up to the bully that something happened.
Sometimes you have to be louder and scarier than the bully is to shut the bully down. And that's my approach.
Yeah.
You give it back to the bully 10 times however he gave it to your husband.
I mean, I'm never promoting violence, but I would promote to never be a floor mat for somebody.
Amen.
To where someone can walk. You got to be able to stand up for yourself a little bit.
The husband's got to be better, and she's got to go talk to this neighbor with the baseball bat. Put some nails in the end of the bat,
All right.
so that the whole end of it looks like just
assault with a deadly weapon to make sure you get at least a year.
She's medieval.
Okay.
She's very much like a witch.
It is actually a medieval trick.
It is medieval, of course. Look at that.
It's intimidating.
877-979-WRMF. If you got a suggestion for Kat, how do you handle when it's your husband that's the one that's getting bullied as an adult? 877-979-9763. You can sound off here at the KVJ Show.
You're the light, you're the night, you're the color of my blood. You're the cure, you're the pain, you're the only thing I wanna touch. Never knew that it could mean so much, so much. Fading in, fading out, on the edge of paradise. Every inch of your skin is a holy grail I've gotta find. Only you can set my heart on fire, on fire. Yeah, I'll let you set the pace, 'cause I'm not thinking straight. My head's spinning around, I can't see clear no more. What are you waiting for? Love me like you do, love me like you do, like you do. Love me like you do, love me like you do. Touch me like you do, touch me like you do. What are you waiting for? Love me like you do, love me like you do, like you do. Love me like you do, love me like you do. Touch me like you do, touch me like you do. What are you waiting for?
You know, bullying isn't something that just happens with kids. Adults apparently can get bullied too. Kat said that they've got a neighbor that it's kind of like bullying her husband. Just says, awful kind of like nasty things. And they kind of have like one of those neighborhood groups where they all hang out together. And it's just, not cool. In fact, her husband, like a lot of times will be crying because of the verbal abuse that he kind of takes in this situation. And now she's just trying to figure out how to handle the whole thing.
I just kind of wish I could see this happen to Kevin just for a second to see what the queen would do if you were crying.
She wouldn't tolerate the crying, but she also wouldn't tolerate the bullying either.
Yeah.
So,
She'd go whoop up on somebody,
Yeah.
but then she'd also yell at you for crying,
yeah.
which I think is an appropriate response.
Rachel's on here from Delray. Rachel, if you were in Kat's situation, what would you be doing here?
Hi. First of all, I'm a huge fan of the show. I listen to you guys every day on the way to work.
Awesome.
And my advice for this situation is that, I don't think that she should be fighting his battles for him at all. But she also has to recognize that because bullying has been a major problem, especially in this country for decades now, and has become, in a way, almost so ingrained in our culture that it's mainstream and almost, I guess sort of glossed over, especially when you're facing bullying as an adult. What she has to realize is that it is still abuse. I mean, you yourself just mentioned that it is verbal abuse, and that in any situation is never okay. So my best advice would be, rather than fight the battles for him, just show support, be beside him, and maybe it would be best to rectify the situation to actually, as husband and wife, fight this situation together. Both stand up to this neighbor and say, you know what, this is not okay. I don't like the way that you're treating my husband or me. I don't know how you treat other people, but this is certainly not behavior that, is representative of what an adult
Does it bother you though if you feel? Does it bother you though, Rachel, if you feel like your husband doesn't have a spine or a backbone and doesn't stand up for himself,
and he's crying in front of you?
Yeah, I mean, you want your man to be a man, right?
Well, here's the thing. I'm in a relationship, and I've been with the same man for 7 years. My boyfriend is a very sensitive soul, and, he has never been in a situation like this where he's been confronted by a bully. But if he were ever in a situation where he was being bullied by someone like the way that this neighbor is bullying this man, I would absolutely support him. I mean, if he was brought to tears, I would be angry at his abuser. I wouldn't be angry at him. That's almost like victim shaming.
Yeah.
It's absolutely not okay.
Okay.
When a man gets bullied, especially by another man, it doesn't speak anything to his masculinity. It's just, it's
So it's not
a
not his
natural
fault. It's like, and in fact, you're even kind of like against the wife a little bit, and that's what Jonathan is saying here from Boynton. Jonathan, you're kind of calling out his wife for even bringing this up, correct?
Absolutely correct. I think it's not everyone's fighters. Not everyone knows how to defend themselves. This is not the movies. This is not like, as you said, Back to the Future, where he's going to get one nice swing and lay him out, and he's going to be the hero. I think that the crying is mainly because he's stressed out that the wife is looking down on him. I mean, does he pay the bills? I mean, when's that to man? If he could support the family, pay the bills.
Right.
Just because you have a schmuck as a neighbor doesn't mean that, you have to beat them up. Let him handle it on his own. Enough's enough. He can just walk up to him to confront it. But I think her saying when he's crying she's inconsiderate or insensitive, when the roles are reversed, let's see how she likes to be handled that way. I mean, I think the biggest issue right now is not just the neighbor, it's her. I think her actions is making him feel belittled and just
putting him in a tough spot. And the thing, too, to realize, this isn't a movie. This isn't the Wild Wild West. You can't go up and slug people because, realistically, in the movies, you do that kind of like stuff. Yeah, it solves all your problems. You do that in the real world, you get sued. It's all kinds of, legal entanglements.
There's no problems in the movies.
Yeah, it's just everything is all just settled. And you're like, oh, wait a minute. If this were real life, come on, man. That guy's going to get sued. He's going to lose his house. He's going to have all kinds of problems. And he was the guy getting bullied. Brittany is on here from Boca. Brittany, what is your thought? Kat's husband is getting bullied, and she doesn't want him to get bullied, but she also kind of wants him to stand up for himself. What's your thought on it?
So I think that she should give this guy a taste of his own medicine, and if he's got a girlfriend or a wife, she should start saying sort of the same stuff to her like he's saying to her husband, maybe saying forward comments about this woman's husband, saying, like, he wants to be with me, maybe making her second guess it. I mean, I know that's not the most mature way to go about it, but maybe this guy doesn't have a maturity level that's going to respond to any sort of real reconciliation there.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, of course, Virginia, that seems like her solution.
Well,
fire with fire.
I'm sad I didn't think of it.
Well, I mean, you're the one that thought of taking a bat and, hitting him with it.
A bat with nails in it.
Luann with another suggestion here from Jupiter. Luann, how would you handle your husband getting bullied?
Well, I think in all of these kinds of situations, document. And I think that instead of getting physically involved, the wife should stand there with her phone and film the entire thing. And then let the guy know, I'll be calling the police and I'll be showing them this video.
Okay. All right. That's probably the best way to do it. You're right, because there is likely going to be a legal issue that's going to happen if there's any kind of physical violence. And you're right, having everything documented to be able to show an attorney and to show the judge if it does get to that point is a great idea. To be like, hey, there's a pattern of this.
Is it illegal to talk trash? For example, there's a neighborhood barbecue and the guy kind of walks up. He's with his friends and he's just ripping on the guy. Oh, nice shorts. Look at that guy's arms. They look lanky.
I don't think there's anything illegal about it. I think there is a level where it gets to harassment. And the biggest thing, honestly, I would just pull myself out of the situation. I know they still want to be part of the cool club in the neighborhood, but if I were dealing with that, my simple solution would be like, I'm just going to hang out with those people.
Someone texted me. They think someone should poop on the guy's car.
Ooh, I like that.
Send a message.
You're right.
Fight back with turds.
Fire with fire, baby.
Greg from Boynton Beach says, Virginia belongs on an episode of Shameless. What's wrong with her?
A lot. If you want to do a whole segment on what's wrong with Virginia, let's get into that.
I think I'm doing great.
Other people are saying, yeah, dude needs to grow up hair and give this guy a swift roundhouse kick to the face, then teabag him after he's on the floor.
Yeah.
The comments I'm getting is don't go to violence, but don't also cry. They're saying stand up for yourself, stand your ground, but after you do that, don't go home and cry. That's a lot of comments I'm getting.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of people saying this guy needs to suck it up. Other people saying the wife is actually guilt-shaming him on top of it.
This one's all over the place, Kev.
There's also some guilt-shaming. Don't make him cry even harder.
Somebody said the phrase man up is disgusting. It's like telling a woman to act like a lady. Not everyone is a fighter, different strokes.
Everyone's not a fighter, that's for sure.
So interesting. Just, I guess it depends upon what circles you're in as to how people suggest how you should handle the situation.
The Okeechobee calls are saying, whoop his ass.
They handle it a little bit differently in Okeechobee.
They handle it different.
Absolutely. So Thanks for the suggestions. You ever got a comment, something going on, you can call or text us. It is 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. We are real close to giving you another shot at $1,000 for the KVJ 5K a day giveaway. Keep it right here.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher during the Ultimate Closeout event in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A pair of accidents in West Palm Beach. The first one is on Church Street. You'll find that at Okeechobee Boulevard. The second one on Haverhill Road. That one is at Elmhurst Road. We also have a wreck on Kirk Road. That one is at Forest Hill Boulevard. And in Broward County, one incident blocking the shoulder of the 595 eastbound at Flamingo Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
When it comes to quick weight loss, I know the program. I did the program. I lost 25 pounds on it. And I tell everybody, unlike others with quick weight loss, you get fast results, you get more energy, and unlimited support. Call Quick Weight Loss. I love the team that I had. They were guidance counselors of weight loss. They were coaches. They were teachers. They were encouraging. And they also weren't going to settle for anything less than success. They stayed on me, and they made me do it right. And I love that because sometimes, we need a little support in this world. Weight loss is hard. That one-on-one in-office support leads to faster weight loss. No prepackaged meals. No exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. Quick Weight Loss works, and for a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for $20, all services included. That is exclusive of supplements. Kids join free when parents sign up. 19 Florida locations. You can go online, quickweightloss.net, or call 855-777-THIN. That's 855-777-THIN. 855-777-8446.
Here's your chance to win in the KVJ 5K a day giveaway. Listen carefully.
This hour's keyword is flag. Text the keyword to 67760 to be entered to win $1,000 cash. Must be 18 or older to play. This is an Alpha Media company-wide texting contest. Message and data rates apply.
Mumford & Sons are returning to the U.S. September 19th, American Airlines Arena, with 3 globally acclaimed albums worth of music, stretching from 2009's folk rock smash Sigh No More, right through to 2015's Wilder Mind, plus the recent collaborative mini-album Johannesburg. The multi-Grammy award-winning Mumford & Sons will be back on U.S. soil to perform a very special headline show. Tickets on sale now at mumfordandsons.com.
Irma's gone, but the damage to your air conditioner remains. Whether there's obvious problems or you're just not sure, you need to call Astil Air. With over 100 service vehicles throughout South Florida, Astil Air provides everything from quick, honest repairs to total installations. Astil Air is one of the largest ream contractors in the nation. They take pride in the old-fashioned way, good, hard, honest work. For a quick response, go to AstilAC.com or call 888-440-9063. Keeping Florida cool. Astil Air.
Moving is usually pretty stressful. Well, if you try to do it yourself, yeah, of course it's going to be stressful. But why would you want to take all that stress on yourself when you've got the same team that I use, Good Greek Moving and Storage? These guys are amazing. They're full service. They're so efficient. They bring a team of men, and they do it so quickly, it'll make your head spin. Poor Jay Bird, he was like, they're done? They finished his move so fast, he wasn't even ready. For more than 2 decades, South Florida has trusted the Good Greek Spiro for moving and storage needs. Whether it's across town, across the country, doesn't matter what it is, the Good Greek can handle all of your moving needs. Good Greek Moving and Storage is fully licensed and insured. There's no job too big or too small. They do it all. So when it's time for your next move, don't take a chance with less reputable movers. Call Good Greek Spiro by calling Star Greek from your cell phone. That's Star Greek, or go online, GreekMoving.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Marlins.
Dealing with ADHD, depression, anxiety, or sleep challenges? Using 21st century technology, NeuroCore addresses these symptoms at their core. Their program is like physical therapy for the brain. Learn more at neurocorecenters.com.
quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is, Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way by offering the free support and tools you'll need to succeed. Tobacco-Free Florida's AHEC cessation program offers Group Quit. Found in every county in Florida, these free sessions will provide you with face-to-face support and guidance by a trained specialist in a group setting. You aren't alone, and our Group Quit sessions can offer you the support you've needed all along. You may also qualify for free nicotine replacement therapy, like patches, lozenges, or gum. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried to quit, now is your time to succeed. The time is now to quit your way. So give us a call at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW to double your chances of success. Ask about free nicotine replacement options to help you quit today. This is your start to a tobacco-free life. No judgments, just help.
For responsive legal help, call Anna John Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in just a second in your dirt, I will tell you about the Bill Cosby trial. Looks like they've picked a date for that new trial. When will it be? Before we get into that, of course, last night was the 69th Annual Emmy Awards in Los Angeles. Julia Louis-Dreyfus won Best Actress in a Comedy. Veep was Best Comedy. The Handmaid's Tale was declared Best Drama. But what I thought was so funny, did you see the Best Supporting Actress category? I don't know if you guys watched, you probably didn't watch Feud, Betty and Joan. It was a great show. I watched it. Jackie Hoffman was nominated for her performance. In the show, she played a character called Mamacita. And Jackie Hoffman was nominated up against all these other chicks. And Laura Dern was one of the other chicks nominated. Well, Laura Dern ended up winning. And they have that thing where they have the camera on Jackie Hoffman as she finds out that she's losing. And she just starts yelling, "Damn it! Damn it!"
Which is a real natural reaction.
Jackie Hoffman is so awesomely funny. If you ever get a chance to listen to her, she does a lot of interviews and stuff, and she's really just kind of breaking out right now, but she's really, really awesomely funny. Later, she went on on Twitter, and she wrote, "Oh, forgive me for being real. Laura Dern had famous parents. I came from real people. Hashtag elitism. Hashtag Emmys 2017. She also made some other terms about Laura that she made claims that Laura looted art from Nazi victims and runs a child porn ring.
Wow.
And then hashtagged it sore loser. Jackie Hoffman makes me laugh. She's kind of awesome. In other news, it looks like that sad story, they're still investigating what happened. So they were looking for a new location for Narcos the next season, the fourth season. And their location manager, a guy by the name of Carlos Munoz, was in Mexico looking to see if this would be a good place for them to shoot. Now, he's from Mexico, this guy, so you would figure with his heritage and the fact that he is a veteran location manager, he's done this for movies and television, that he would know what he was doing. They found his car on a dirt road riddled with bullets. They killed the guy. Oh, that's horrifying. There was nobody around, no witnesses. They're investigating, but I don't know if we'll ever know what happened.
Yeah.
Netflix put a statement out that they send condolences to the family, but man, I wonder if the shooters knew who he was or if it was just a random killing.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy. We may never know what happened.
We'll go show you. Somebody sent us that map of Mexico from the State Department's website, and it says pretty much the whole country's in red. Like, don't even try it.
Don't visit.
Yeah.
I'm going in December.
Yeah.
You are going?
I'm supposed to go, yeah.
He never listens to authority. You know him, Virginia.
This guy was from there, and he knew the terrain, and he still got killed. They're going to kill you within hours.
Nah, they won't kill the bird.
Dead man walking.
Just keep that story and replace the names later.
I'll be back here in January talking about how beautiful Mexico was.
Yes. No arms or legs.
I'll just be a head.
And a bullet in your eye socket.
Could you guys do a show with me if I was just a head?
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like we could make it work.
We could make it work.
It might work better, actually.
I think it might work better.
I think you might be better without your arms and
I
legs.
won't spill anything.
Your hamburger hands are holding you back.
Yeah.
And finally here, what's going on with Bill Cosby's retrial? Now, it was supposed to happen in November, but his new lawyers went and cried boo-hoo to the judge. And now the judge has set the new date for April 2nd of next year. So Bill Cosby gets to stay at home and live it up until April. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Coming up here in just a couple minutes, got some whacked out news for you. Going to be talking about some hurricane stuff. And there was a guy that was from Tampa that went up to Massachusetts to get away from Hurricane Irma. But unfortunately, he couldn't get away from Johnny Law. He did something there that's a little embarrassing that's actually wound him up in jail in Massachusetts. What exactly did he do? Details on your whacked out news coming up next. Bless you on the KVJ show.
Run around, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Ooh, and now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma, you regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Now I'm all up on you. What you expect, baby? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
You know, a lot of people ran north for Hurricane Irma, including his 52-year-old guy from Tampa. He went to Massachusetts to go stay with his mom, but it doesn't sound like the kind of thing you want to do at Ma's house. Apparently, he got arrested last Tuesday because a cop saw him standing outside a Ma's house, pants down, and he was holding himself a sex toy in his hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, really? I know we're all stressed from the hurricane, but you should not be doing that sort of stuff in the yard to relieve your stress.
And maybe there's some things that you, like, overlook, but I'm not sure that's one of them.
You can't. If you're the cop, you're like, ugh, I really have to go talk to this guy now.
People are getting froggy. Said last Thursday, there's an 82-year-old woman. They got into a fight at the Publix at City Place, and they went up calling the police to deal with it. It was that.
Who'd she get into a fight with?
Another shopper. Apparently, when the cop showed up, she spit in his face.
Oh. Can't do that
That's
no
not
matter.
going to go down well.
Whatever
overlook
age
that
you're
one,
at,
Grandma.
you're done.
Yeah. Nope. Gonna go down on that one, too. There's a couple from Punta Gorda, Florida that fled Hurricane Irma last week. They went to Atlanta, and apparently they were so rattled they went to pull into the parking spot at their motel and thought they were in park. They weren't. They were in drive and drove right into the pool.
Oh, no.
Yeah. They drove to protect their car.
They drove to protect their car, and now their car's in the bottom of a pool.
Yeah. That's what happens.
That's messed up.
There's a guy in Vero Beach who got arrested after he tried to steal some beer from the same Walmart for a 5th time.
How did he get away with it 4 times?
That's his nemesis. He had to beat them. He couldn't go. He had to keep going back.
Yeah, I guess so. They caught him on security cameras, and apparently they're waiting for him. When they see him, they're like, oh, here he goes again. Here he comes. Still about $80 worth of beer, though, so that's kind of impressive from Walmart.
On one trip, or is that all the trips combined?
It sounded like it was that one trip.
Wow.
Must have been stocking up for the hurricane. Here's a dumb criminal. This guy in California tried to rob a pizza shop last week, but little did he know, apparently somebody beat him to it. Somebody had already robbed the pizza shop. Cop showed up. He shows up to rob the pizza place.
And the cops are there taking the report.
Well, I said, put your hands up. No, you put your hands up.
That's funny.
If you're the pizza shop, you got to be like, what the hell's going on here?
What have we done? What makes it so robbable?
If you are the robber, and I think we all agree, you should never rob a pizza shop.
Yeah.
But if you're asking for the money, do you also ask for a pie?
We know you do.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Well, don't they make them to order so you stick around to watch them make you a pie?
They're big, yeah, we got a pie coming for you. Just sit tight.
15 minutes or less.
Just hang out. You'll
We'll
be
make
fine
it right now.
Yeah. Sounds good.
If it's good pizza, I'm waiting around.
I hear you. Eat it on your way to jail. There's a 48-year-old guy that got bitten by a rattlesnake twice in the face. Well, he's kind of asking for it. He's at a kid's birthday party, and apparently there's a rattlesnake that comes up, and he's like, hey, watch this, kids. Here's how you handle a rattlesnake. There's a photo of him rolling around on the floor with it.
What?
He let his guard down, and the thing goes, yeah, twice, right in the face.
Okay, he deserves to get bit.
But I kind of get it. He's got the kids there. He's trying to impress them. They're probably laughing. He's feeling the crowd.
Yeah, they're laughing until he gets bit in the face twice.
They're horrified.
It's horrifying.
They had to give him an extra dose of antivenom because it was in his cheek.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that when you're at a birthday party and the parent tries to do something cute in front of everybody, and then it kind of turns awry. I knew this one woman, she tried to give her kid a crab or a lobster, and the lobster, I think, clamped onto the kid's hand. Oh, wait, that was Virginia. My bad.
That one hurts.
Yeah, it hurt Rocco.
I'm like, oh, wait, that sounds familiar.
I don't know the difference between a crab and a lobster.
Big difference. Big difference in pounds per square inch, I found out, of a lobster to crab. Much harder to get the lobster to release from your kid's finger than it is to get a crab.
The lobster's way tougher.
Oh, yeah. Somebody at the party did some research afterwards and said that lobster probably had 700 pounds per square inch of pressure.
Gosh. Take the hand right off.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I missed. I'm so glad I left before that happened.
It's a little traumatizing.
It's horrifying.
Mm-hmm. They say this guy with the 2 rattlesnake bites in his face didn't remember the last 5 days he was so sedated. Sounds like fun. I tell you, I was out the ball fields on Saturday morning, and there was this squirrely squirrel, man. I just kept my eyes on that thing because it looked like it was about to pounce like at any minute. And they say there's a guy in New Orleans that he was walking outside with his 90-year-old mother, and he started filming because his squirrel was following him and his mom. It's like he's being stalked by a squirrel. The animal started sniffing his boot and then climbed up his leg and then attacked him.
I believe it.
And he's flailing about, freaking out, trying to take his shirt off to get the squirrel off of him. They say the man and his mom weren't hurt, but he claims the squirrel attacked 4 other people that same day.
Oh, they got to put this little guy down.
There's a lot of squirrels like that. We live with a gang of them.
You can't be attacking people just walking through the park, though.
Well, there is that time where you're looking at the squirrel and you get the feeling like it's going to charge you. Some of them do.
Yeah, you got to watch out for them. And I'm sure Jaybird has probably bought the first 10 and maybe only 10 bottles of this new Bigfoot juice that's being sold. There is a woman who owns a body care shop in North Carolina that's selling this, apparently, Bigfoot attraction spray that works within a 1.5-mile radius.
It's only $8, though. And if you're a Bigfoot fan like myself, yeah, you order one.
They say you only ordered one?
I only ordered one.
Okay.
It's not that impressive looking.
They say the spray had been used in an alleged Bigfoot sighting this past August by Bigfoot 911. So,
oh, I've got all kind of Bigfoots. I got Bigfoot jelly beans. I've got Bigfoot poop. It's it's man-made, but I mean I got it all.
If you've ever been in his place, you see. I mean, he just wastes so much of his money.
Well, I've turned my one bathroom.
Silly thing.
One bathroom is just the Sasquatch bathroom.
Oh, it is, huh?
Go ahead and go poop in the Sasquatch bathroom.
And be like Bigfoot, poop anywhere.
Yeah.
Bigfoot doesn't use the toilet, does he?
Nah.
So why should I? There you go. If you'd like to get it, you can find it online, and that is your Whacked Out News.
Need to know all you need to know about being in South Florida? Then follow us on Twitter at KVJ Show.
I love my Sleep Number bed. I was so not wanting to get out of it this morning. I don't know about you guys. It just felt so comfortable. And I get the best night's sleep in my Sleep Number bed.
These beds are therapeutic. If you're like me who have back problems, they're going to help you out greatly. I keep my number at 100. I like it firm.
Yeah, I like mine a little bit softer. I go for a 40 on that, but all of the beds that they got there are great. And right now, you can come in and enjoy introductory savings of $200 to $400 on the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed.
Do like we did. Go in there, go lay in the beds, let them do the Sleep Number mapping for you, let them show you about the IQ technology. It is amazing. These beds are so technologically advanced.
Locations all over South Florida. I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Yeah, you can go North Lake Boulevard, too. They got one there in Palm Beach Gardens.
You can also go online, sleepnumber.com, and make sure you tell them that the KVJ Show sent you in.
Niall Horan.
Yeah, I want you, baby, slow hands.
Live in concert on the Flickr World Tour 2018. Coral Sky Amphitheater, September 23rd, 2018. With special guest, Maren Morris. Pre-sale for City Card members begins Tuesday at 10 a.m. through Thursday at 10 p.m. before the general public on Friday at 10 a.m. Get tickets at livenation.com. The debut album Flickr drops everywhere October 20th. There's more at niallhoran.com.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeves.
No. It's time for buyers to save thousands and get exactly what they want during Arrigo's model year-end closeout.
Whatever you want, Arrigo's got more of it. Want a truck? Arrigo has over 650 Rams. Every color, every option. Get Florida's lowest closeout price on new 2017 Rams, up to $10,000 off MSRP. Or lease new 1500 quad cabs from $299 a month during Ram Power Days. 1500 heavy duties, regular cabs, quad cabs, 4x4s, dualies. Get to Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer, before they're all gone.
Johnny, come on. Let's get some exercise walking through Arrigo's huge selection of 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats.
Walk. We're taking my ride.
The golf cart?
Yep, just got it supercharged.
You gotta go Arrigo! West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
39 month lease, 10K miles a year, 3,500 due, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
Ted Hollander, attorney. Got a ticket? Don't pay it. Call the lawyers at The Ticket Clinic, a law firm, at 1-800-CITATION. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what our clients have to say.
Multiple speeding tickets dismissed. Multiple red light camera tickets dismissed.
Driving with a suspended license, dismissed.
Our goal is to get your ticket dismissed. So if you've got a ticket, be sure you're calling the Ticket Clinic at 1-800-CITATION. That's 1-800-CITATION. Hire us on our free Ticket Clinic app and save $5. Prospective clients may not receive the same or similar results. Over 25 offices from Miami to Daytona, including Boynton, West Palm Beach, North Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie, and Fort Pierce.
Thank you for calling Honda.
Hi there. I'm interested in the 2017 Honda CR-V.
Okay, hold on.
Good afternoon.
Hi. I'm interested in hearing a little more about the 2017 CR-V.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Does the 2017 Honda CR-V offer 4G LTE Wi-Fi?
No, I do not have Wi-Fi on the CRV.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Do you have the rear seat reminder feature?
We don't have that on the CRV.
That's a bummer.
Coming up a little bit short here.
Okay. And teen driver technology?
Teen driver technology.
Yeah.
This all sounds very good. I think we should add that to the next CRV. Are you seeing the other manufacturers who have this standard equipment?
Well, all those features are standard on the 2018 Chevy Equinox.
Chevy? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sorry I wasn't able to get you the answers you were looking for.
No worries.
When it comes to comparing the all-new Chevy Equinox, there is no comparison. Go to Chevy.com/Equinox Compare for important limitations and details. Wi-Fi standard for 3 gigabytes or 3 months, whichever comes first.
See your South Florida Chevy dealer.
For life's little emergencies, have a plan ahead of time. Know where you're going to go. In our family, we take it to MD now, and we seem to take it there a lot. Illness, injury, doesn't matter what it is. If you have anything just fall in your lap unexpectedly, know that they are waiting for you. Online check-in is now available, too. You can even save yourself more time, by checking in online for your next visit to MD Now. MD Now Urgent Care is open 365 days a year from 8 to 8, including holidays, and now with over 30 locations and growing throughout South Florida, MD Now has a convenient urgent care near you. Find the one nearest you today. Go online, mdnow.com. They always take your insurance. They are super duper fast. A physician is always there on time, and no appointments are ever necessary. So get in there 365 days a year. Find the one nearest you, mdnow.com.
Hurricane Irma impacted the entire state of Florida. We hope you and your family stayed safe and sound. But if your vehicle wasn't as fortunate, AutoNation is here to help. Every AutoNation store and collision center is ready to assist you with complimentary vehicle damage inspections, auto insurance questions, and claims support. And if you need a car or truck, many have special manufacturer hurricane relief discounts. AutoNation is the driving force coast to coast. So let's get Florida back on the road. Visit AutoNation.com.
What's better than Dunkin' Donuts hot coffee? How about free coffee for a year? Grab a large or extra large hot coffee for a chance to win just that and more. It's Sip, Peel, Win from Dunkin' Donuts. This is coffee, this is winning. No purchase necessary, U.S. residents, 13 plus. Ends September 30th or while supplies last. For game, piece, and rules, go to sippeelwin.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
When shopping for car insurance, consider this. Geico has been saving people money on car insurance for over 75 years. So if you're serious about savings, it's simple. Go to geico.com. After 75 years, they know how to save you money.
You checking out Snapchat? Get it. The KVJ Show.
I don't get what's going on in the fashion world. I never really have, though. But they're doing all this, like, ridiculous stuff with jeans. It's going on now. And it's something that's so ridiculous with the concept. And then they put this asinine price on them. You're like going, who actually is going to be paying for this kind of stuff? But I guess apparently some people are. I mean, they done the jeans that they took and put the mud on them. Remember that? They wanted like $400 for that.
Yes, pre-dirtied.
They had the jeans that they put like the see-through like plastic on the front, like on the knees, and they're charging like $400 for that. And the latest thing is something called double jeans. It looks like one pair of jeans tucked into another pair.
Huh?
It's the most ridiculous thing. We've put it up on our Twitter at KVJ Show.
Isn't double jeans going to make you look fatter?
I think it looks awful. And they've got them on a model, and she looks awful in them. They look... you're like, what?
I'm not wearing that.
Double jeans sounds awful.
It is awful. Go see the photo, and they're charging $700 for those. So, I mean, are they doing this as a joke, or is that real fashion? I mean, are anybody actually really even buying any of these? Or is this just what happens?
Well, I mean, the only way you could buy it and wear it is if you were super, super skinny. Nobody normal is going to like looking bigger.
Well, I don't even know. I mean, on the double jeans, I mean, it might work different sizes. I don't know that you got to be totally thin for that. I mean, honestly, the girl's very thin, but she looks ridiculous. I don't know if it's going to look good on anybody. It doesn't matter what your body size is all about. It's just crazy. But I know some people pay a ridiculous amount of money for jeans. If you had a pair of jeans that you loved, Virginia, how much would you pay? They make your butt look great. You feel confident, sexy. You don't feel fat in them. You're like going, wow, they make me feel skinny and they make me look amazing. How much is that worth to you?
I would never spend more than like $100 on a pair of jeans. And I know they go up way over that. I'm not interested.
100's your cutoff.
Yeah.
So Khloe Kardashian's new jeans you wouldn't get?
Not if they're more than $100.
$140 for hers.
You know who makes great jeans that are way cheaper?
Wrangler.
Jessica Simpson.
Really?
Yep. Hers are very, very good and very affordable.
Okay. So you go with Jessica Simpson. That's the way to go.
I'm not into paying over $100 for a pair of jeans.
Is there, for women, is there a type of jean that is like the best kind? It's like all the ladies are wearing. Because I remember
Jordache.
as a kid, yeah. Back in the day, they had chick jeans.
Every booty's
Way
going to
back
be
in the day.
different. You know, some girls look great in some brands. You know your brand, usually.
What is the top brand, would you say, right now for the ladies?
Oh, gosh. I'm not a jean wearer.
If it was a black dress, she'd have all the information.
I know,
for
right?
Black dress, I got you.
Yeah.
Witchywardrobe.com, that's mine.
Yeah.
Witchy Wardrobe. Write that down. It's a great idea.
It is. You should do it, Virginia. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious. What are the jeans going for the ladies today? Like, if I have anything, what is it, like True Religion or something like that? Which I heard, like, that's way out. In fact, you've seen, like, all the like, trendy people today are wearing those, have you ever seen the skinny jeans?
I hate the skinny jeans because I have a fat body. So
Well,
it's
I've even seen people that aren't skinny wearing the skinny jeans. They're just things as they go down your leg. They're like super tight and form fitting.
Remember I bought those at one time? We were doing an event and I didn't have my outfit, so I had to go to Urban Outfitters.
Nothing is more uncomfortable than seeing a doughy guy squeeze himself into skinny jeans.
It made me feel uncomfortable, yeah.
Yes.
I had to buy a fedora, skinny jeans, and some like edgy shirt, but it was too tight for me, and I hated it, man.
Oh, it's rough. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I want to be all trendy, but I don't know if I could go the route of the skinny jeans.
I don't even know what kind of jean to buy. I'm buying all my clothes now at the what's it called, Virginia, where the dead people give their clothes.
Goodwill.
I'm wearing dead people jeans.
And it shows. You look like you shop at Goodwill.
Dead people have great bargains on clothes.
I do, huh? All right. Well, you can sound off here. What do you think? Anybody going to be paying $700? I'd hope not. Is anybody buying the Khloe Kardashian jeans? $140.
Hell no.
Yeah. How much would you pay, ladies, for a pair of jeans that you love?
And if you love jeans, maybe you would pay $140.
Yeah.
I mean, $140 is not crazy.
Yeah.
If they make your butt look spectacular and you wear them all the time, you'll get your wear out of them.
Okay. 877-979-WRMF at the KVJ Show.
Waiting for the time to pass you by. Hope the winds of change will change your mind. I could give 1,000 reasons why, and I know you, and you've got to make it on your own, but we don't have to grow up, we can stay forever young. Living on my sofa, drinking rum and cola underneath the rising sun. I could give 1,000 reasons why, but you're going, and you know that all you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time, the clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time, the clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is wait a second. Your hands on mine, the clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay.
How much would you pay for an awesome pair of good-fitting jeans? They make your butt look amazing. They're doing this new thing now, and I don't know if it's just some kind of like, I don't get the fashion world, so I don't know if it's like a fashion gimmick or what. But the latest thing is double jeans. It looks like one pair of jeans sticking out of another pair of jeans, and they go down probably about a good 12 inches. And then it's like another pair of jeans sewed on top of that pair of jeans, and they go down. They want $700 for that.
It's so exhausting and expensive to be cool. It's like, who gives a crap?
First of all, how would you know?
Exactly. I'm happier than pig and poop.
Yeah, I had somebody call me out because I had a dress shirt on Friday, and they're going, why are your dress shirts so baggy and so big? And I had somebody come in about a year ago and got rid of a whole bunch of stuff that was just, my body sizes have gone all over the place. So I think it was just a shirt I had when I was bigger, and I've been trying to downsize. So apparently I got to go into my wardrobe and throw some more shirts out.
Good. As I get fatter, can I take your bigger shirts?
That's a good idea.
Look at that.
Just hand them off.
At the Depeche Mode concert on Friday,
Yeah.
I wore these panties with pads that give you like a bigger butt.
Okay.
Because I was wearing this pantsuit and it made it look like I just had a long back.
Ooh,
so I had
yeah.
like the fake butt underwear, and it took till like almost the end of the night for Panda to notice. He's like, what's back there? What is that?
Ooh, padded butt. So hot.
Yeah. Did you want him to notice? You're saying like you're like,
he probably noticed. He thought it was a bunch of like free roaming tampons or something.
I was waiting for him to say something, and he didn't, so I had to bring it up.
Okay.
And then he's like, okay, I thought something was weird.
Well, what do the ladies wear today, and how much are you paying? A couple people said the American Eagle has awesome fitting jeans. And somebody said Levi's too, especially for us girls with the big booties. Such a pain to find good jeans. And a lot of people saying, I'd pay up to $80 for a good pair of jeans. Over that is way too excessive.
They got, I think at Walmart, they even have name brand jeans. They got Wrangler. Is Wrangler low budget? Is that considered a poor man's jean?
No, I don't think so. I think Wrangler is considered like a country boy jean.
Okay, you got country
country
butt.
girl, country boy. Wrangler's considered like authentically country.
All right, you're a man if you wear them.
On Ranker, they've put out the top 5 best women's jeans. And they've actually got the Levi's as numero uno, number 1. Levi is what they say is number 1. Diesel is 2. 7 for All Mankind.
Yes, I used to have some of those.
Would this be pretty good for a novelty item? Jeaned panties. You have they're panties, but they're jeans.
Like denim panties?
Denim panties. Could that work? Is that
Sounds hot and scratchy.
It's going to scratch your cooter.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you're into that.
I'm definitely not into denim underwear.
All right.
Joe's Jeans, number 4 on their list. True Religion at 5. And then they got Guess, DKNY, and Ralph Lauren in the top 10. And American Eagle. So there you go.
I think they have denim panties.
They do. Somebody beat you to it?
Well, now I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
I would love a pair. I would rock those. I'd rock the hell out of those things.
A lot of these, like the diesel jeans for women, about $200.
Yeah, Diesel's a little bit outrageous because my husband loves Diesel. And so I've seen their price points. They're a little steep.
Hey, look how hot these jeaned panties are, Kev. Look at that. That's kind of hot.
Yeah, they kind of look like Daisy Dukes, except they're panties. Now, if you're not wearing any clothes over it, I could see doing it. Otherwise, why? What are you doing?
I'm into it.
You're just into panties.
Go figure, huh?
Your closet needs a KVJ shirt. Get it now at kvjshow.com.
Thank you for calling. Handoff.
Hi there. I'm interested in the 2017 Honda CR-V.
Okay, hold on.
Good afternoon.
Hi. I'm interested in hearing a little more about the 2017 CR-V.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Does the 2017 Honda CR-V offer 4G LTE Wi-Fi?
No, I do not have Wi-Fi on the CRV.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah,
Do you have the rear seat reminder feature?
we don't have that on the CRV.
That's a bummer.
Coming up a little bit short here.
Okay. And teen driver technology?
Teen driver technology.
Yeah.
This all sounds very good. I think we should add that to the next CRV. Are you seeing the other manufacturers who have this standard equipment?
Well, all those features are standard on the 2018 Chevy Equinox.
Chevy? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sorry I wasn't able to get you the answers you were looking for.
No worries.
When it comes to comparing the all-new Chevy Equinox, there is no comparison. Go to Chevy.com/Equinox Compare for important limitations and details. Wi-Fi standard for 3 gigabytes or 3 months, whichever comes first.
See your South Florida Chevy dealer.
The 3-time Grammy Award winning Zach Brown Band, live The Welcome Home 2017 Tour. Friday and Saturday, September 22nd and 23rd. Carl Sky Amphitheater. Zach Brown Band. With special guest, Daryl Scott. Get access to preferred seating with your city card. Buy tickets at livenation.com. Every online ticket order includes a copy of the brand new Zach Brown Band album, Welcome Home, available now.
Act now. Get the speed and reliability of Xfinity Internet for just $19.99 a month for 12 months. Experience speed at a great low price, all for $19.99 a month. Call 1-800-XFINITY and ask how to get more than 2 times the speed for just $10 more a month for 12 months. Xfinity delivers faster, more reliable Internet. Plus, Xfinity delivers the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. AT&T doesn't. AT&T can't give you the speed Xfinity does. Get the reliably fast speeds you need and the most Wi-Fi coverage throughout your home with Xfinity. Call 1-800-XFINITY now to get started with Performance Starter Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement and EcoBill and auto-pay enrollment. And for a limited time, get a $50 prepaid card when you sign up today. Don't wait. Call 1-800-XFINITY today to get this great offer. Without EcoBill and auto-pay monthly service charge increases by $5. Offer ends 9/21/17. Restrictions apply. New customers only. Equipment tax and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Wi-Fi claim based on Xfinity gigabit service, router coverage, and speed on 5 GHz band. Speed claim based on 2016 FCC Measuring Broadband America report. Cards issued by MetaBank. Member FDIC. Pursuant to a license from Visa USA Inc.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Are you hungry? If you are starving and you want some Tex-Mex in your belly, head over to Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill today. Very easy to find. They're located 5949 Congress Avenue. I'm always gamming on about the ribs. I do love the ribs there, but they have something for everybody, whether you're a vegetarian or a meat lover. Their burritos are delicious. Their enchiladas are delicious. They got a lot of aquatic stuff, Virginia, that I know that you would love. A lot of crab meat stuff. Delicious.
You know I love that crab.
I know you do. Also, too, they've got a great bar, a Rosie's Cantina, connected to Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill. They always have free entertainment. They have some karaoke there on Friday nights. They've got live music. And the cool thing, too, about Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill, they can cater your parties, birthday, holiday, and they'll even make stuff that's not on their menu. That's just how Brenda and Jay do it. Go in there today, ask for Brenda and Jay, try those ribs, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeve.
No. It's time for buyers to save thousands and get exactly what they want during Arrigo's model year-end closeout.
Whatever you want, Arrigo's got more of it. Save big on over 1,000 Jeeps during the Jeep Celebration event. Cherokees, Wranglers, Grand Cherokees, Patriots, Compasses, Renegades. Every color, every option. Get Florida's lowest closeout prices on new 2017 Jeeps, like the all-new Jeep Compass from just $129 a month. Jeep Patriots or Renegades from $179 a month. Jeep Grand Cherokees from $289 a month. Get to Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer, before they're all gone.
Johnny, come on. Let's get some exercise walking through Arrigo's huge selection of 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiat.
Walk. We're taking my ride.
The golf cart?
Yep. Just got it supercharged.
You gotta go Arrigo! West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
39 month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,500 due, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
Braman Honda is open for business and they are ready to serve you. If you are thinking about a new car, get to Braman Honda. Let them show you how they can put you behind the wheel with a great deal. Hondas from as low as $199 a month. Sign and drive. They've got an amazing setup over there. You've got to go check it out for yourself. The Pilots, the CRVs, the Accords. My husband got the Accord Sport. He loves it. I got the Pilot. Go in there and see for yourself. Plus, the brand new, bigger and better service department is ready to serve you. Any kind of storm damage, any kind of vehicle damage at all, they can help you out. They are open late till 9 p.m. Braman Honda is open for business, and it is clearance time. Come save yourself thousands. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can go online as well, BramanHondaPB.com. Go say hi to Mike Rodriguez. He's the GM over there. He and all of his people just want to hook you up with a great deal. Braman Honda is open and ready to help, and that's the bottom line.
Join us on Sunday, October 1st at John Prince Park in Lake Worth as we walk to fight suicide and raise awareness about mental health. Proceeds benefit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. For details or to register, visit www.afsp.org/Palm Beach.
Royal Caribbean, This is not the Caribbean. This is the Royal Caribbean. Come seek.
All KVJ, on demand and mobile at kvjshow.com and many other podcast apps.
I can tell you that Kenny Chesney, he's tied to the keys a good bit. He's always singing them kind of like songs, and he'll go down to a place called Hog's Breath that is right down there off of Duval Street, and just do kind of like an impromptu performance, and people be hanging out of the trees watching him play and all that kind of stuff. So he's one of those guys that loves the tropics, and we had played a clip last week. He had people stay at his house. He has a house that's, I don't know if it's Barbuda or one of those islands that got ravaged by Hurricane Irma when it came up through. And he had like a concrete fortified house with those impact windows, 200 mile per hour. And he said that they were just kind of like chilling, thinking everything's going to be all good, had generators and all that kind of stuff. And boom, the hurricane was blowing out those impact windows.
Whoa.
And so they were hiding in the closets. And
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, how like horrifying is that when you think you're all good? And don't worry, we're fine. We got hurricane impact glass, and then boosh.
Well, Irma came through there like the strongest.
Yeah.
So I don't think they really expected to have it be that much of a bad storm.
What did you say your hurricane windows can take up to how hard?
I thought they were the same, and I felt really good until I read that story or heard that clip from Kenny Chesney.
I want to throw a brick off Kevin's windows so bad, as hard as I can, just to see
It wouldn't
the
break
level.
them, but it'd probably scratch them. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it would like leave a nice scratch on them.
Don't let the queen see you doing it.
Yeah. And then replacing them's not cheap.
She'll throw
so.
a brick off your head.
So
Yeah.
I was gonna wear a costume so she didn't recognize me.
That's just straight out vandalism. That's what that's called.
Not if I get your blessing, of course.
I'm not that dumb. This is another cool thing that Kenny Chesney did. He anonymously donated his private jet so 2 teens could evacuate St. John's in the Virgin Islands after Hurricane Irma came through and blew the roof off their house.
Wow.
Yeah, here is one of the kids in a nice, timely PR clip thanking him.
I don't even know what to say, but thank you. You know, there's really nothing to say. I heard that the guy wanted to stay anonymous. Thank you very much.
The brothers were told an anonymous donor had donated his private jet to fly them to safety. We found out who that anonymous donor was. It's country star Kenny Chesney.
Well, all right, there you go. How about that, huh?
I don't want to brag, but I saw Kenny Chesney in a real crap hole up in Tallahassee before he made it.
You did, huh?
Yeah, kind of hung out with him, sort of.
Okay.
Meaning I walked by him.
Okay. Congratulations.
Yeah, I was trying to one-up Virginia.
I think you just did. That's what happened right there.
No, I hung out with Alan Jackson, so you can suck it.
You didn't hang out. You didn't say one word to Alan Jackson.
We were in the same
Doesn't
vicinity.
count. Does not count. You never talk to any of these celebrities, and when you do, they have you escorted out of the bar.
Some other cool things have been going on. Just to let you know, we had talked about this briefly on Friday, but the Off the Bench Foundation, talking about the great kid, Josh, who is collecting all kinds of sporting goods equipment for kids in the lower keys to take down there. Anything from football, soccer balls, basketball, stuff like that.
I love that.
You know, yeah, they can, play with things like that. Is so many things like that just kind of like got strewn all over the place. It's from Josh Green, and he's just 12 years old when he started the whole charity back in 2012.
Kids helping kids, just, I don't know, something about it just moves my heart.
Yeah.
I love that.
And we've got a box here in our studios, in our lobby. You can come, and if you have any kind of like sporting goods equipment like that, a ball of any kind of sport you want to drop by, you can do that. Going to be getting that and getting it down to the people in the lower keys.
Nice.
So I know a lot of people are trying to get back there, and the photos are just, all over the place and just unbelievable as they've kind of like shown some of the places that, the landmarks that like if you've ever been to Robbie's and back there feeding the tarpon off the back docks, like those gone. Back docks are gone. A couple other bars are, just out of there. I know some of our listeners in the Keys, like Monique, she is right now in Orlando. It's not going to be able to go back till Wednesday.
Gosh.
Yeah. So just stuff like that, trying to still get everything cleaned up, and it's gonna take a while. So we're gonna be doing whatever we can to help out the Keys and the lower Keys area, especially. So we'll have some things put together. So we'll continue doing that, letting you know of different things that you can do. And I thought this was cool. They said all the students in the 48 Florida counties affected by Hurricane Irma, they get free school meals. now provided by the USDA's National School Lunch Program through October 20th.
Nice.
Yeah, like breakfast, lunch, that kind of stuff.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, so that's just one of the really cool things going on. So love hearing those stories of people doing awesome things as we're all trying to recover from Hurricane Irma. You can send them to us via email, mail@kvjshow.com.
I wanna follow where she goes. I think about her and she knows it. I wanna let it take control. 'Cause every time that she gets close, yeah, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. And maybe I should stop and start confessing. Yeah. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. Holding me back. She says that she's never afraid. Just picture everybody naked. She really doesn't like to wait. Not really into hesitation. Pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. And maybe I should stop and start confessing. Yeah. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. Lost our minds and we took it way too far. I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. And we stumbled in the dark. I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright. 'Cause if we lost our minds and we took it way too far, I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. We stumbled in the dark. I know we'd be alright. Shaking, I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. I feel so free when you're with me, baby. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
Coming up, we got the After the Show podcast going to be on. You can keep it right here if you're just listening to the podcast already. We do a little bit of extra bonus material for you, but you can watch it live too on YouTube or Kvj Tv at kvjshow.com. It's going to be on up there in just a little bit. Plus, coming up at 11 a.m., just about 1 hour from now, another shot at the KVJ 5K a day giveaway. More chances to win, actually, at 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. today. So 5 chances every single day. We do it at 7 and 9, then 1P, 3P, 5P. You'll hear a keyword. You just text it in. You can win $1,000 cash. It is that easy to do. That is going to be coming up here. Before we get to that, though, Jay Bird, if you would, leave us with a lovely thought today, my friend.
Well, it's a sad day in wrestling, Coach.
Yeah, right.
We lost a legend. To former WWF, WWE, WCW, Bobby the Brain Heenan died at the age of 73. And you know what we do here on the show? Anytime a fallen wrestler happens, we have to go ahead and do their finishing move on Kevin.
What was his finishing move?
Lucky for Kevin, he was just a manager and didn't wrestle. So there's no finishing move to be had.
Aww.
But we do want to say rest in peace.
I think he just did his finishing move.
Oh, Kevin. During the thought of the day?
You could have made up something and done it to Kevin.
No, because
Kevin wouldn't have known.
Wrestling fans would have eaten me. I don't want to make this.
What?
I don't want to make this
They
any.
eat you?
I don't want to make this any more disrespectful. Rest in peace, Bobby the Brain. They're not saying why he died. They're just saying that he had passed on. So.
Okay. He was how old?
73.
Okay.
I know that he had some medical issues going on. You ever hear? You know Bobby the Brain.
Oh,
Heenan.
absolutely. Yeah, he was a legendary name.
V?
Big time.
Never heard of him. Sorry.
A lot of disrespect in this.
There really was. Sorry about that. Yeah, just kind of had the better of me.
Want to meet and hang with KVJ? Find out where we'll be